Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matchroom Pool. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
What's up, everybody? It's Brian Brennan in the booth, coming at you on the Shark Stream from Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. Today we have some tournament play. We're going to be covering a few rounds of the Underdog 10 tournament hosted by Shelly Schroeder. And this is an APA 5 and under handicap tournament. We're just joining a match already in progress in table 4. Cheryl Williamson and Daniel Aquino are playing race to 5 and 9 ball, looks like. So thanks. Hey, what's up? Thanks everybody for tuning in. Bringing you some live pool all day long today. Hey, my girl Katina, she's always almost always the first in on the comments section. It's impressive, actually. Obviously, she's on the YouTube and she's rang the bell and gotten the notifications when we go live. So welcome aboard, Katina. Looks like Dan won the first one. I'll be entering the score in a few minutes or seconds. I got to get used to the APA format. Usually I'm doing list matches and tournaments where you're doing rack your own, but in an APA format tournament, it's rack for your opponent. That'll be Dan at the break side. That'll be Cheryl on the rack side. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button for me and share it out there because we're going to be here for a few hours at least. It's a 24-person tournament, I believe, and we are. Let me see if I can find the link on Digital Pool so you can follow along in the brackets. You should be able to go right there and hit the Underdog, and it'll show right up. But I'll put the link in the comments section just so it makes it easy. And of course, if you're interested in watching any of the tables streaming, you can go to digitalpool.net/sharkstream, and you can tune into any table you want. You don't have to just sit here and listen to my voice. tournaments page over here on Digital Pool. We go to the other tournaments page, not my tournament page. Tournament builder, whatever's. Am I in the wrong spot? See what I can find here. For some reason, it's not letting me go to the tournament search page. All right. Can't even do a good job, Matt McConaughey. Search all tournament. Oh, here we go. Probably's been clicking buttons. That's why I'm lost. Go to Connecticut. Seeing the underdog in here. There it is. Okay. The link in the comments section. You can follow along in the bracket or live scoring, or if you're interested, you can go right into the live stream of any table. That is Shark Stream TV, and it's available for $10 a month or $100 for the whole year. And that'll give you access to every single table we have here at Yale Billiards, as well as recorded matches. If you come down and play a match or enter into the digital pool, it'll record for you, and you can always go back and watch the replay. So exciting new features that we have here at Yale Billiards. Oh, just wide of that 2-ball. It's going to give up ball in hand. Heard that one. Interesting to see. It's for me, it's a little tricky sometimes, you know, calling a match when you're doing a Jose Alberto Degata and Lucas Fracassa Werner or Ashley Benoit, like you saw last night. It's generally very predictable, but sometimes these APA players can kind of take me by surprise. So we'll just sort of follow along and talk about it as we go along. I think that might be safe, but hard to say. Let's take a look at the overhead. You got a piece of it. What's going on? Our cameras seem to be a little stuttery today. I just restarted the computer too, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Hey, something strange going on with my computer today. Sure why, but my computer is using 80% of the CPU. I guess we'll just have to bear through it. Sam, 5 and under should play on 7-foot tables. That's an interesting idea, but we only have 2 7-foot tables. The other 16 are Gold Crown 3s, and the one we're watching right now, this gray one, is table 4, which has 4.5-inch pockets. So it's a 9-foot table with 4.5-inch pockets. That makes it a little trickier. Jamie, all you got to do, I mean, if you follow us on Facebook, Yale Billiards or the Shark Stream, either one, we generally advertise tournaments like this right there. There's another Facebook group called the Underdog Tournament Group that's run by Shelly Schroeder, that if you want to enter into another Underdog, I think she said the next Underdog is going to be in October. But we have 5 and under tournaments or 4 and under tournaments. She said she's going to do a puppies tournament, which is 3 and under tournament, coming up sometime during the summer. So if you're interested in any of those tournaments, just sort of like I said, follow us on Yale Billiards on Facebook. We put up things on there all the time about upcoming tournaments, and that way you'll be in the loop. Also a group on Facebook called Connecticut Pool Players, I want to say, or CT Pool Players. And a lot of other halls also advertise their tournaments on there too. So if you want to get in the loop there, it's a good feed for getting, keeping track of us and Racks and a couple other of the pool halls here in Connecticut that have tournaments going on. So that's going to be Daniel tying it up at 2. I'm still trying to figure out why my CPU is completely maxed out. It's very bizarre. So I'm just trying to mess with the camera settings because there's some reason this computer's going bonkers on me. So bear with me for a minute. Yeah, I think I got my computer straightened out. It's down to a somewhat reasonable level now on CPU. As we've added all the 18 cameras to our OBS system here to do our broadcast, it seems that I may have messed up a setting or two, and that was causing a little bit of laggy function, but looks like we're in pretty good shape now. Let me just check the cameras real quick. That looks good. Reverse angle. Cheryl looks like she's going to be able to get in here with a bank shot. Oh, she's going to leave it hanging. Oh, just a little off. All right. Well, that's not so bad. Stuck to the short rail. What a shot. Nice shot to recover from Dan to tie it up. That cut shot's not easy. We're tied at 3-3. Dan getting ready to break. I think I got my booth straightened out. Sorry about the quiet there for a minute. But for some reason, when I set up all the digital pool cameras, I think I screwed up something, a setting, and it was causing a little bit of chunky, laggy behavior. But I think we're all straightened out now. Yeah, that was a bad break, so we're going to start over. Dan broke dry, so Cheryl's going to come to the table with a nice look at the one ball. Around a little bit too far, but she's got to look at the two anyway. Oh, off the 6. How else do you play this shot? Doing the side off the 6, just like that. And position on the 3. What's up, Frowny? Welcome to the party. Early 9 there for Dan. Wow. Like I said earlier, I was sorry I was a little quiet for a few minutes there. I had to fix some stuff on the computer. It was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, I guess, but seemed to be straightened out now. And hey, there's Frowny and Katina. We always get those two in here. But yeah, it's always interesting calling an APA tournament. And you know, these guys are, you know, they're strong players in their own right, but this is an underdog tournament. It's APA skill level 5 and under, so we got some 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s all participating. These are not amateur or even pro level play. So, but it's nice to actually sort of watch sometimes and see how your everyday pool person in the APA plays. So, I mean, some are 7s and 8s and 9s, but this is an underdog. So these are all players like us. Like he made the one on the snap. Got to look at the 2-9. He just got an early 9. Is he going to go for it here again? I think so. For it. And sometimes in the APA, you just got to ship the 9 and hope for the best. Oh, and drops it right on the side nicely. That's a hard angle right there. James and Logan wouldn't qualify for this tournament. They're a little too high handicap. I don't know. Maybe Logan has a 5 still, but I doubt it. And I don't think I've ever seen Katina play. She's been here. But I don't know if I've watched her play at all. Dan is in a pretty good spot here. He's got the 5 lined up, 6 in the same corner. As long as he can get through those 2 balls, he should be in pretty good shape. I heard that one. Don't know if he was that. It looks like he got side pocket position, maybe even corner. Side. He's straight in on this 9. Looks like he's going to win this set and advance in the bracket. And like I said, if you want to follow along on Digital Pool, I think I have the bracket. Oh, darn it. I was too busy Googling other things and I lost my page. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. So there you go. Daniel's going to advance. Cheryl's going to the 1 loss side. We'll be waiting just a moment for the next one to be placed on table 4. Let's take, I'm trying to find the brackets. Hang on. Because we can tune in pretty much any table we want now with the new digital pool cameras. Tournaments, Underdog. Go to bracket. We got Chris Whitaker and Tiffany on table 7. We got table 9. Donna and John. We can pretty much watch any table. Let's go over to AJ's table. He's on table 1. AJ in the chair. That's Angie at the table right now. Wonder if he knows he's being streamed. This is cool, actually. I haven't been able to sort of bounce around from table to table, and and all 16 tables or 18 tables are streamable now, so we can just sort of poke around while we're waiting for another one to show up on the feature table. And if you're interested in watching any of these live streams, you can go to that link that was on the screen a minute ago. It's digitalpool.net/sharkstream for $10 a month or $100 a year. You can tune in any table you like, anytime you like. As long as as the players are opted in. So for tournaments like this, though, we have 5 active tables. We have 5 active live streams right now. Just a minute ago, we had 6. You can check it all out. Yeah, Frowny, I haven't played since 2000 in the APA. Now, back then I was 20-something, so that gives you just a little bit of context. But when it's run right, and I gotta say, Nick and Gina Marino are running the Greater New Haven APA, which is basically host to most, if not all, of our leagues down here. They do a fantastic job. So kudos to the and you're absolutely right. When it's run right, it's a lot of fun, and you meet a lot of neat, very interesting people. Let's say it. This must be, so they do 9-ball on the winner side and 8-ball on the 1-loss side. That's why we're looking at an 8-ball game here. Nice bridge shot there from Angie. I hate those bridges. She made it look easy. Yeah, it's neat because now I can bounce around from table to table and just sort of, give you the red zone kind of treatment, the NFL red zone. It's like I can look at the live scores here and say table 1, 9, 7, 15, and 11 are all running. And the scores are right there because they can enter the scores right on the tablet. So you can see the tablet on the wall. Right. Oop, let me show you. All I got to do in the booth is just press camera buttons. So the tablet is right there on the wall. When they finish a rack, they just walk over, tap a plus sign under their name, and they're ready to rock and roll. The system is really neat, and I think people are really, we've gotten some great feedback from players down here. They like being able to score keep and then going back and watching their matches recorded right there on the digitalpool.net website. It's really neat, and people do seem to be enjoying it. Wow, Angie, nice shot. Table 4. Going to be Daniel Aquino versus Chris Whitaker on the winner's side. So we're going to jump over to that table. As soon as they get started. For now, we'll stick around here for a moment. Okay, so here's your lag. Looks like Dan won that one. Chris is racking them up. So if you want to follow along, you can check the scores. You can check the live streams right here on your browser. If you're interested in following along any of the programs, you can go to that link on your screen, digitalpool.net/sharkstream. Like we got a little bit of a pause here. Bio break. Should be getting started any second now. Oh, doing all right. That's all right. We caught the 7 ball on the way to the 2. It's gonna be ball in hand. All right, 3 sneaks right by the 4. Dan's been shooting pretty good. We just watched a match with him a few minutes back, and he's shooting pretty strong. He went off the 4. I think maybe that might have been his intent, but I thought that snuck right by. seems to be hitting it pretty hard. I mean, that one, yeah, he's got a bit of a heavy hand when it comes to shooting these balls, but everybody's got their own style. Kind of gift here for Chris. He's got the dead end 6. He's got a straight in on the 8, and if he can just keep the cue ball in that area, he's got the 9 all day. He sort of jumped on it. Not the worst outcome in the world. He got a long shot into this corner pocket, and people get tempted to really slam him when you get into this position because you want to get the cue ball around the table. But I tell you what, my advice: just try to make the ball. Don't try to get fancy. Yeah, he missed the ball entirely there. Wow. Ball in hand, Chris. That's a gift. Andy, I just saw your comment from a little while ago. Yeah, the stream was a little lagging. I had, without getting into the technical nerd issues, we had 18 cameras, and I started tweaking some of the settings to make the camera look prettier. And when I did, missed ball in hand. When I did that, what I didn't realize I was doing was I was causing the computer to watch all 18 cameras at the same time, and it was flooding the CPU. So I went back and undid that little tweak, and it seems to be more like normal now. But let me know if it still seemed to be lagging. I gotta know that. But right now on my screen, it looks pretty smooth. And according to my Windows operating system, the CPU went from 100% utilization to about 44. So we're in much better shape now. A big miss from Chris and ball in hand on the 8, and now Dan's gonna go up 1-0. All right, cool. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, that was a self-inflicted wound. Still learning. I mean, we got the digital pool system in for now about a week, and I've been sort of trying to make it as pretty as possible. You can see we got the scoreboards up. We got the digitalpool.net/sharkstream link in there. I'm trying to get it all going, but this is all kind of new technology to me, so I'm kind of figuring it out as we go along, and I think I got it dialed in now. So even this is the digital pool camera, the reverse angle. So it looks just like our Sharkstream cameras now. I mean, this is what it looks like normally on the stream, but I kind of got it tweaked so it looks more like a Sharkstream camera. Just like I said, we're trying to figure it out as we go along. Got to figure out. I got to talk to Zach. My guy Zach is at Digital Pool's awesome, but I got to believe his phone just blows up 24/7 because guys like me will text him and say, "Hey man, how do I change this? How do I fix that? How do I do this?" And once we get everything settled and figured out, it's going to be perfectly fine. But I want to figure out how to change the color settings a little bit. Maybe change the brightness, because like this camera looks a little too bright to me. When sort of tone it down a little bit. There's things there's got to be a way to tweak that stuff. But well, like I said, we'll figure it out as we go along. Got the reverse angle. He's just gonna drop the 9 ball because he doesn't want to leave it there. Makes sense. I mean, you got to take that chance. Thanks everybody for tuning in, by the way. Make sure you hit the like button on YouTube or Facebook. Let them know that you're watching. share it out, tell some friends. We're gonna have APA Underdog or Underdog 10, APA 5 and under tournament right through the hot seat into the finals. So we'll be here for a while today, just bringing you some live pool, some nice local players. And like I said, thanks for tuning in. Big miss. Give me 1 second. I want to try something just to make sure it still works. Oh yeah, cool. All right, so yeah, I can switch cameras now without crashing the computer. So that's good. Anti's up 2-1 on table 1. It's like Dan's gonna go up 2-0 here if he can make this 8-ball and stay on the 9. Yeah, I would think I would have just stopped the cue ball right there and played the 9 on the side myself, but he's got an iffy angle on this 9. My big concern, if I'm Dan, oops. Big concern is the 9 goes in, but then the cue goes like this. Get that a little fat. But Chris is going to tie it up here, I think. Oh no! Missed it to the right, or missed it wide. Oh, it's tough, man. When you're playing 9-ball on an APA like this, it's like you could make the first 8 balls in a row, still doesn't matter. Oh, he's going to hang it too. Oh my goodness. There's a gift. There you go. If you want to watch any of these tables on your own, you don't have to sit here and watch me if you don't want to. But if you want to, you can use the SharkStream TV link that's at the bottom of the screen there, digitalpool.net/SharkStream. Yeah, for $10 a month or $100 a year, which is a steal, you can watch all of our tournaments. You can watch all our pro matches. You can watch all our recorded matches. Full table, every single match. So if you want to, when the McDermott opens here, if you want to watch FSR the whole time instead of what we're watching, then you can just go right and follow. You can click on Digital Pool, click on the button live stream, and you can watch any table you want. It's a steal. So make sure you get involved there. It's going to be awesome. And basically what that means is, and I'm just going to sort of poke around. We have 5 tables running right now. We have table 1. There it goes. We have table 9. There's table 9 in the back room. We've never been able to cover back room tables before. We got table 11. Actually, just want to see what this shot looks like. Table 11 is running. You just flip over to table 11. Watch that one on your own if you want. I also have table 5 running. Oh, there you go. You can watch any table you want, anytime you want on Sharkstream TV. Back to our feature table. Yeah, Katina, it's really, really cool. I got to be honest. We had to buy another Stream Deck, which is the button thing that I keep referring to when I say I'm pushing buttons. So we had 32 buttons for the cameras, and we had 15 buttons for the commercials and the controls of the OBS and everything else. But since we installed 18 cameras, we had to buy another 32 button deck just so we could actually go ahead and watch anything we want whenever we want. And it's really cool. So when you go online to that link on the bottom of the screen, digitalpool.net/sharkstream, you can do the exact same thing I just did. It's like, oh, my friend's playing on table 11. Let me go watch that one. So it's pretty cool. Bobby, I got to be honest, he's always taking care of his pool hall. He's always taking care of his customers, and he's always invested in making this place as awesome as it possibly can be. And this new system is just awesome. Not only that, because I can bounce around just like you guys, and I don't even have to keep track of the scores anymore. They do it themselves, so I can just be a guy sitting in the booth just watching pool. I don't have to sit there and hit score plus, score minus, race plus, or any of that stuff. I can just hit replay. I can hit boom like this, boom. It's a thoroughly enjoyable experience, especially during tournaments like this. Tapping the 9 out of there again. Good defense play. The only thing I got to figure out, and again, not to nerd out too much, the new digital pool cameras and the PTZ are about 3/4 of a second behind the cameras that we've always had. So if I switch to this, like watch this, he hits the ball. If I switch cameras, we've already, see what I'm saying? Like the cameras are just a little out of sync. So I think there might be a way to sort of resynchronize them a little bit better. And we'll be working on, like I said, the colors and the brightness and everything, so they all look the same. That's going to be awesome. But so far, so good. Now we have 5. Yeah, exactly, Katina. Bobby and Chicken don't have to worry about remembering the score. He actually said that in the booth last night. He's like, this is so cool. I can just sit here and talk. I don't even have to think anymore. I mean, I can always, I built it in so that if we ever want to, we can do this and go right back to our exact, our original system where we had our own scorekeeping and everything else. But this is so much easier. Gunned it and just got punished. These are 4.5-inch pockets. Not quite as tight as table 8, but they're still pretty tight. And if you gun it, you best come correct. All right, so Dan's probably going to take advantage of this one, make it 2-1 or 3-1. 3-1 Dan. Check in on the other tables real quick. Oh, AJ tied it up on table 1. It's another thing I should mention. For the McDermott Open, we have the official WNT shirts coming into Yale Billiards. You can place your order if you want. Pre-orders should include your first and last name, shirt size. If you want a jersey just like the WNT players that are coming on April 3rd through April 9th, this is how to do it. So if you want to get it, if you want to order it in advance until March 28th, it's $60. If you want to get it on the day of the event, you can get it $65. All right, so contact Jamie Pfaff, and she'll be able to set you up with one of those sweet jerseys. I think I might want to buy one. I love those that style. It's got the t-shirt comfort without the collar, and it's got that nice little zip. Sweet. Trickier shot than you think. Just because there's the lag I'm talking about. All right. He actually made a pretty good play there, and he bumped into the 7, but he's got a decent play on the side pocket now. He slapped it right in there. Good shot. Oh my goodness, after that 7-ball shot with that position, he's just going to hang it out to dry. Chris should be able to take advantage of it right now. I just missed a game there. I was playing around with the controls again. Let's see. Yeah, it's 4-2. AJ and Angie are still battling over there in table 1. All right, Katina. Have a great day. We'll see you in a little while because I'm probably going to be here for a few hours anyway. Because even though we got a smaller underdog than usual because of the tri-cups, there's still quite a lot of pool left in this bracket. Oh wow, another 9-ball. That was sick. Wow, that was a huge shot. That saves him. Now it's 4-3 with that big 9-ball. Play there. Got right to the middle of the table. He's got good angle on this pink 4-ball. He rolls forward here. He hit the 6. And don't like that. 7 and 8 are blocking both pockets, I'm pretty sure. He might be able to go past the 8. Oh, just like that. What's he got for the 6-ball, though? He can't touch the 9, otherwise it's ball in hand. And the 6 is just, yeah, he's just going to have to slay it around the table and hope for the best, I guess. And it's going to pop right. Ooh, actually, that worked out. To show you guys the swag table. Shelly went out of her way and she just made all this stuff So there's a ton of merch for the Underdog. If you want it, just reach out to Shelly. She's in the lounge. There's all kinds of great stuff there. It's t-shirts, looks like mouse pads, some shot glasses, some coffee mugs, some kind of keychain. It looks like all kinds of weird stuff. But it's pretty cool. All right, Chris looking pretty strong here. Oh, he's gonna have to bank the 7 or really razor it in there. Oh, he went for the bank shot, came up a little wide. He's going to leave Dan a pretty long shot into this. I mean, this doesn't seem that intimidating until you're sitting there eyeballing it 9 feet away. And he just whacked it. Wow. Got a little fortunate with the leave, though. Boy, I tell you what, I don't know why these guys are hitting him so hard, but this is a tempting fate here. If he tries to play in the corner, he will scratch. He's just going to tap it up the table and hope for the best. Yeah, Joe's like, this is APA 5 and under. So 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s can play. Oh, finally getting that 7 down. Now we got to make this 8 ball. And if he just, see, if he plays it in the corner, all he has to do is roll up just enough to get to the short rail. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say. You know, temperance, you know, these guys seem to be, you know, slamming them. But all right, tie game, 4-4, Hill. As always, here on the Shark Stream. We're going to give a text out to Zach right now. Just because I would love to use this camera a little bit more, but the brightness is freaking me out. kick shot to get the contact he needed. You gonna get lucky? No, he's got a, let's see, Chris has got a pretty, no, that's Dan. Dan's got a pretty locked in shot for the corner pocket. What's going on here? Triggered the 7 ball, and now Chris has got an excellent opportunity. He was down 4-2 at one point. Chris just battled back to 4-4, and now he's got a 3-ball run out. Appears to be just a little bit of high right. Oh, and he crapped the 9 in. Did you see that? Watch this. Went for the 7 and just taps the 9 right in the corner. Wow. What a way to finish that match. Alrighty, let's see what we got for live scores. Got Dave Trudson and Donna Macquarie on table 5. We got Dennis Bongiovanni. Oh, we got another one coming up right. Oh, table 4 just finished. We got Kevin Ball and AJ Ackman on table 2. Just like AJ defeated Angie. Let's see. I want to take a quick break, so I'm going to put it on a table and just let it run for a little bit. You guys got any preferences in the comments section? Let me know. But those are my choices right now. Kevin Ball, AJ Ackman on table 2. Dave Trudson, Donna Macquarie on table 5. And Dennis Bongiovanni and Cheryl Williamson on table 7. And it looks like we have another winner side just popped up. John Baylor and Sean Harlow are going to be playing on table 4. I think I'm just going to leave it right here for now. It'll take them a few minutes to get started. But this is on the winner side. They are in, let me look at the bracket. They're already in the 5th, 6th place position. The other match was just taking place. That was Chris Whitaker defeating David Aquino. So the winner of this match will go on to play Chris Whitaker in the hot seat. This is a quarterfinal, it looks like. And the one-loss side is keeping right up. So we're going to have at least 2 or 3 more matches, and then we're pretty much going to be done. All right, folks, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I said I would, and then
Now you're here.
forget about that.
Hey guys, I'm back, and I'm accompanied by my compadre, Joe Antoniani.
What's going on, folks?
We're watching a quarterfinal match now on table 4 with John Baylor and Sean Harlow. Sean, I've known for 30 years.
Yeah, I've known him for quite some time myself. Makes good wine.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Homemade wine. I actually still have a couple bottles at my house.
That's a rarity, actually. A lot of my friends like to do brew, but don't see very many winemakers.
So he made them, and one of the charity tournaments that they had here, he brought them in, and it was like, part of the raffle.
Okay.
So I won them.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that might have been Play for Shay.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was this year, though. I think it was last year.
So it's aging.
Well, why not? Wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. That's what they're supposed to do.
I got a nice wine rack. Had to keep it full.
Stuff.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, this.
What do you think? We got the whole new layout here.
I know. I haven't seen it yet. This is interesting.
So we got the normal camera buttons, but we also have this. This is dedicated to digital pool.
Gotcha.
So
those are just those camera angles.
Well, these are the 18 cameras we had installed.
Right.
So if we want to, we can go to the table 4. Ooh.
Oh,
wow, John with a big hanger there.
That's not as big as you think. I mean, that's kind of right on the
point.
there. Yeah,
it could be tricky.
Yeah,
I'd have to spin it in. Called it.
Let's see. He's definitely putting some spin on it. Watch that.
Oh, here comes the side hole. So yeah, we got the typical angles. We got our wide.
Sure. Yeah.
Got our long. We got our overhead and PTZ as always.
Right.
But now we have the foot angle from our digital pool camera.
Foot angle.
Yeah, so this is the rack side.
Gotcha.
And then we also have this. We have the camera set up for regular digital pool.
Oh, okay.
And so if like right now, if I go to live scores, if I can get my mouse to work. So right now, table 2, 5, 4, and 7 are available on that link at the bottom of the screen. There it was the digitalpool.net/sharkstream. So if we want to go check in on AJ and Kevin, we just hit table 2.
Oh, and it comes up with the score for us,
and the score is right there.
And the camera, there it is.
It takes a second to reinitialize because I tried running them all as constant streams.
Yeah.
And I pegged the CPU at 100% and everything went completely bananas. So the only ones we do that on are 4 and 8. But it takes after 1 second, it just shows up. And if you wanted to go to, digitalpool.net/sharkstream, you can tune in any of these tables on your own. So it's pretty slick. And I mean, we can go back to table 4. We can check in on table 5.
I like it.
So here's table 5, Dave and Donna.
So I know they've been working on it. Have you heard anything about being at home and being able to see the score?
As far as I know, Frowny's a subscriber, Katina's a subscriber. They've said that they can. Oh, you're a subscriber too? Yeah, you can go in and just click on, like, if I go to that link, you can click on any of these tables,
right,
and just go get the live stream yourself.
I get it. What I'm saying is, where's the score?
Oh, the score they're working on.
Right, that's what I was asking.
So that's what the actual Sharkstream TV looks like on the website.
Yeah,
and you can click. Like I said, you
any of those tables.
Click on any of these tables, and you'll be able to go to that live feed. But the score they're working on, I think they're going to try and put it like, if they can, they're going to try to put it like right up here somewhere.
Yeah, well, like where we're showing it when we that camera angle.
Pretty much.
Back to the match. Looks like Sean broke dry.
You can always tell when someone goes in and out of the stock room because the camera shakes. It's right there on the same wall.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the door needs like a piece of foam or some kind of thing, because as soon as I figured it out, it was one night, it was quiet. The only table on table 4 was running, and I could hear from inside the booth the door to the stock room slam.
Yeah.
And as soon as it happened, I'm like, oh, that's what it is.
Understood.
So we'll have to get a little insulation or maybe one of those little arms that keeps it from slamming.
Let's see. Who do we have in the chat here? Oh, I see Katina was here, but she left.
She had some errands.
Brownie, you still here? Haven't talked to him. I drove really close to her house at one point.
Oh yeah, when you were picking up your son, right?
Yeah. I was on was I on back then? 70? I think it was on 70, 71 maybe. I don't remember.
Passing through Van Wert.
Oh, we went through everywhere.
That's a heck of a drive. I used to have to go when we visit my grandparents every summer. We would drive through Ohio to get to Missouri, and it was an interesting spot.
Did you ever do it in a snowstorm?
Nope.
I did.
You did.
That was a load of fun.
Well, I got my yep, she's still here.
She is.
I got my ex's car now. It's a 4-wheel drive Toyota Highlander V6.
Look at you.
Slightly different experience than driving a Prius for the last 16 years.
But no.
Yeah, it's taking some getting used to.
Anyone younger in the chat probably wouldn't understand that reference.
Nobody caught the Jeffersons reference there?
Us old people, we know that one.
George and Wheezy.
Right.
Yeah, no, I drove a Forester for a long time, but for the most part, I've always driven sedans. So it's getting used to driving in that big old SUV like that. It's been an experience. I just know when I go to fill it up again,
right,
it's going to be a little sticker shock because I could fill my Prius for $18.
Yeah, you walk up to the gas pump on a Prius and go, it's done.
Yeah, $20 is too much to fill it.
Yeah.
But on the Highlander, I'm sure it's going to be a different experience. I haven't had to fill it yet because I don't drive that far, but
you'll enjoy it when the snow comes. And
yeah, I kind of wish I had it earlier, but I'm also hoping that there's no more snow in Connecticut.
I don't believe there will be this year.
That would be nice. But then when winter comes around again, because I had the Forester was all-wheel drive also, and that thing, man, you could park it on a hill and still get up it, even if it was complete ice. So looking forward to actually having some traction
again. It's a little bit different than that, what you have now compared to that. Subarus have a proprietary system where they're 70 front-wheel drive and 30% rear.
Right. Yeah,
that you have will actually be 50 or 25, 25, 25, 25.
Yeah.
Because you have to actually engage it, right? It's not just automatic.
There's a button.
Yeah.
Because you want to, if you're just cruising around, you just want to keep it in 2-wheel.
Right.
And then save the gas. It has some kind of eco mode, but if you want the traction, you got to press a button, and all of a sudden you got, all 4 feet, feet on the ground.
Yep.
This is really cool, though. I was playing around with the buttons earlier, and just neat when you're between racks. Let's go check in on table 4. Table 6. It's the new digital pool system's so cool, and I don't even have to keep track of the scores. The scores come up automatically. It's slick as heck. Little tweaking here and there, but it's for the most part, it's a really, really awesome system.
Yeah. Frowny, I agree. Actually, I think I mentioned it to you before, but I drive a truck for a living, and I meet out with a guy who comes out of Streetsboro, Ohio, and I met with him early this morning at 2 a.m. And he said he had to drive through a little bit of snow coming out of there on 80. So, yes, I agree. We need to be done with the snow. But I think by Super Billiards Expo, it should be done
by
a while.
Yeah.
I guess you still get. Do you get lake effect snow down there? Because I know you're a little bit further south, below 80. So I don't know if it really affects you as much. As we're talking, Sean Harlow's just gonna do an amazing stroke here to get back on the 7-ball. He's trying to figure it out now.
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't have a super stroke, I would play the rail first. That wasn't it. He tried like heck.
Trying to draw from that distance, you really need to have a dialed in shot.
Stroke. Yeah.
I think in that scenario, he had just enough angle. I would have probably gone forward and just played it on the top side.
Sure.
So you're bouncing here, there.
And come up to the short side there. Well, actually, it's really not. I mean, that ball's pretty much
dead enough center. Yeah, there's no short side.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha, Frowny. I
think we're down to like 8 players now.
That's awesome.
Take a look at the bracket real fast.
How big did they end up?
They started with 24, 4 no-shows, and then 1 ad.
Wow. Okay.
So they had the Tri-Cup. little.
Yeah, it was tough with the playoffs up there going right now.
The Tri-Cups has got a lot of the APA players, yeah. So just timing is everything, right?
I think they have another event going on up at Rax next week.
Oh, APA does?
No, Underdog.
Oh, yeah, she did mention that. They're doing another Underdog, and then April.
But that one's bigger. That's like higher ranked players,
right? I think. I'm not sure if it's 5 or under, or I'm not sure. But she did mention that she's having a 3 and under tournament coming up on April 26th. So if you're interested, reach out to Shelly, and she'll be able to get you into that one.
Oh, okay.
She's instead of Underdog, she's calling it the Puppies. So we're going down the Puppies tournament. Andy, the sound on Digital Pool was there. I mean, I have the hot mic right now, but Bobby made a very good point in saying that having the sound, it's not YouTube and Facebook, so we're not going to get dinged for copyright on the jukebox. However, all he needs is someone to be like talking smack about someone else and getting recorded.
Right.
So he had the sound disabled on Digital Pool for now until we figure out a compromise, because I mean, it's nice to hear the balls clacking, and it's nice to have the atmospheric sound. However, it's all somebody needs to do is like be sitting there saying, oh, that guy Brian Brennan's a real jerk, then all of a sudden,
or something that's not true being said. Right.
Exactly.
Right. I have to tell you though, there was when we first got it, I was at home.
Yep.
And I was playing music on the jukebox and listening to it.
Are you serious? That's hilarious. Hey, why not?
It was great. Frowny, I'm not going. I don't know. I don't think Brian is, but I don't know. You going down to the next one?
No, Austin's going. I think Lisa's going with Bobby. And so they'll all be there. Lucas is going to be there with Ashley Benoit and Jonas Soto Camino. They have a table next to their booth, so if you guys want to play any of those pros, you can do that. Now, there's all kinds of stuff going on there. They're sharing a booth with In the Box, so all the merch is going to be there, all that good stuff. So yeah, they're going to have a whole booth set up. I don't think I'm going to be there. Right now, I'm just sort of dealing with a bunch of stuff in my personal life, but if things clean up by then, maybe I'll just go along for the ride.
Hey.
I wouldn't mind going down to Philly.
Sure.
It's Philly, right?
It's in that area. I don't know if it's exactly Philly, but
because I got a bunch of friends in Philly that I would love to catch up with.
Yeah. We got John up 2-1. This is a race to 5, so we got a long way to go here.
So if you ever, see these labels?
Yeah.
So
I got it.
That one's this guy. That one's this guy. And then if you press this, you can type in your own names.
Yep. I sees it. That's same on 8.
Yep.
Up here.
Yep.
Sorry, we're getting a little bit of a lesson here because everything changed since the last time I've been in here.
I spent 4 hours tweaking the booth a couple days ago to get the whole digital pool system straightened out, and figured it'd be good to share that knowledge with someone that's not Bobby. Because Bobby will forget in about 20 seconds.
I see this is happening at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. We have 18 tables, 16 9-footers and 2 7-footers.
2 7-foot diamonds.
Yep, 2 7-foot diamonds. And all of these players, it's an underdog tournament, so all these players are APA level 5 or under.
So, Andy, the way it works is when we are basically anytime you go to that link, digitalpool.net/sharkstream, you can tune into any of the tables. The sound is disabled for now for reasons, but if you, generally speaking, we would show up as a table named feature. So we stream the Shark Stream to the feature table, and you'll be able to hear us just like you would on YouTube or Facebook. But there was a glitch when we started up the stream this morning. I got to talk to Zach about, and so I disabled the feature table stream for now.
That was a very well played safety right there.
This one right here. So normally you would see it under feature, but right for now you're just getting it on YouTube and Facebook.
I see. Where you looking from? Where you watching from?
Heck of a safe, by the way.
That's what I said. Yeah, he played that very smart. Would have liked the cue ball a little closer to the 6, but you know, for what it is. Oh, that was a really close try. He went for the one railer. I probably would have gone for the little bit of a Z there.
A Z would have probably been, yeah. But that's typical for.
You know, I'm on all of them now.
Of course.
It's freaking $20 a month. I'm going, wait a minute.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Everybody, we had a lot of Ohio fans, right, Frowny?
I think Frowny's spreading the word over there. You know,
Well, she's rocking the Shark Stream jersey. She's
absolutely
got a collection of cue balls that we've sent her.
patches.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're a loyal fan and pay attention.
I was amused because she specifically requested she won a raffle for a signed cue ball, and she specifically requested Scott Frost. So I said, absolutely. When he's here for the pool party, I'll get you a signed cue ball with Scott Frost. He even signed it and dedicated it, Stay Frosty Frowny. And it was, and I got a picture of him holding the cue ball saying Stay Frosty.
It was a nice cut.
So we shipped out all the stuff like we always do, and she got the picture, but not the ball. And then the ball showed up like a week later at the post office. I got nothing. So she had the picture of the ball, and then the what do you call it? The ball finally showed up, and she put a picture of herself up on Facebook with the ball, and I was like, nice.
He came up a little short on this. He's gonna have to play around the world for this 8-ball unless he's gonna hold it somehow. Or you could do that.
Or you could just run right into it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not happy about it. But
no, not.
I'll tell you, that shot that he just made on that 4-ball, cutting it up the rail, and then came back 2 rails for the 6. That was a nice shot. Andy, you know, I love you, but you don't have to brag every time that you have an 86-inch TV. We heard you.
It's not always about size.
It's been told that before, Brent?
Oh, all the time.
But I am a little jealous to be sitting on a couch right now watching on your TV.
Yeah, we're sitting in a closet watching on a 24-inch TV.
You've been here before. Oh, John.
Yeah, I mean, once I get resituated in a new apartment or whatever else, the priority list is this. I'm going to get a nice, fat, cushy bed that, brand new. Sure. Get a nice lazy boy style recliner, and a big old TV, just like Andy. It's just like those are my 3 priorities.
You know what you should do? You should. Wow, that was
slap.
Look at that. Andy's size matters. That was a hell of a cut to tie that up to now.
All right, Andy. Tell you what. When I'm looking for an apartment, I'm just gonna come crash on your couch, and I'll watch your 86-inch TV with you.
Go. So I was going to say, when you get yours, you got to make sure you get the 100-inch.
I got to go 87 inches if that's the thing.
Well, you do the 100. Go big or go home.
Watching on the same sharp 42-inch Aquos TV for 10 years, I'm ready for an upgrade.
I got a 55 sitting in my basement that I'm doing nothing with.
Oh, really?
It's literally just hanging on the wall. Nobody watches it.
Wow.
We don't go downstairs.
First world problems. Brownie is agreeing with Andy.
Well, in that case, Frowny, you need to get a bigger table.
Oh, yeah. She's got I think that was a 7-footer we watched her and Orville. Her and Orville were playing on.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got the room for a 9-footer down there, though.
See, that's not the problem. You get it. Then you worry about the room after.
And then you figure out how to get
to expand the
nobody likes playing in a basement with a short queue. It was a pretty nice setup. They once we got the stream set up, it was really cool. But
yeah,
you gotta have the room. Someday I'll have a pool table again.
Right. I have one of those in my basement. Nobody touches either.
Oh, yeah, really?
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I don't know if you mentioned it before yet or not, but this is table 4 they're playing on, and they are not regular pockets. These are shimmed slightly. So,
Yeah, they're 4.5 inches instead of 5.
These scratches and incredible shots that they're making are not as easy as you think. So he's going to go for a combo.
Heck yeah, he is. He might.
Wait, it almost looks like it must be straighter on than that. Or is he doing? He's doing like a 2-way.
I'm not sure. It looks like it's straight in.
A 2-way. No, he went. He was that far off. Okay.
Yeah, I think he judged it a little weird.
Ended up with a 2-way.
Right. Do we do an APA US Amateur here?
No.
We have lots of tournaments that are run Jack and Jill or captains tournaments or some of the other ones, but the main event in the Greater New Haven APA, I think well, maybe we do it here.
Greater New Haven, yes, but Connecticut APA
is up in Glastonbury still, right?
Right. Unfortunately, I see most of the APA main events in this area cannot be held here due to stipulations through the APA that they have to be held on 7-foot tables.
And we only got 2 of those.
We only have 2 7-foot tables. Everything else is 9-footers. That's because APA originally in its origin was a bar league, and most bars didn't have 9-footers. So they had 7-foot tables as to what they went with. So unfortunately, we're trying to change that.
That's our 7-footer events here. That's our 7-footer. We've never been able to count it before.
It's true. That's one of them. And you can see the other one.
Yeah, the other one's right next to it.
Yep, there you go. Nobody's playing on them currently, but somebody has their stuff on them. Oh, that's
Jose's.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's queue for sale.
Queue. Yep.
That queue's for sale, folks. If you want to check it out, it's online right now. I believe he was asking $2,000 for it.
2,000 with all 4 shafts.
With all 4 shafts, it's a Icon. Is it? I think that's the brand name. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I know he's sponsored by Predator.
Yeah, really nice looking queue. And if anybody wants to donate to me, I would love $2,000 so I can buy it because I really like the look of it. It's really nice looking queue. But he's actually only here until tomorrow.
Yeah, he's flying out to Bosnia tomorrow for the European Open with Lucas.
Oh,
nice
if you want it, you got to act now.
I want to see that kick again. It was a nice 2-rail kick, but he got burned.
Really nice.
He got burned on the
a little bit
on the 4-ball. Yeah, if he just a little more full, he would have had the shot there. Yeah. Now he's stuck.
I see we do have a tournament coming up beginning of April. That's going to be a huge tournament.
Oh, yes, you're talking about this one right here.
Oop, not that one.
Nope, that's the jersey. That's the official jersey. So we're having the WNT McDermott Open coming up on April 3rd through April 6th.
Yeah.
This thing should flip over in a second. I don't know why it's not switching. Very weird. All right. Go troubleshoot that.
Icon 4. Yeah, see, that's what I said, Jeremy. I thought that's what it was. It's a gorgeous queue, and it actually just got moved tables because they gave that table away. So now we have 2 people playing on that on one of the sides. I just wanted to look at it. It's fancy looking. This? So he's actually selling it.
Very nice. Nice work down there.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the colors, but
see, now here's my thing. Love this. Love the turquoise. and love the silver.
Oh, all right.
I love everything about this cube except the price.
Well,
That was the only bad part for me.
yeah, well. I think I fixed the buttons.
Oh, okay. So what we were talking about the tournament?
Yeah, we'll show. I'll see if I fixed it correctly, and then we'll show it up after this rack.
Yep.
So these guys are in a quarterfinal, right? Winner of this goes to the hot seat match.
I believe we were going to check on that.
Yeah. So winner of this will go to Chris Whitaker in the hot seat.
Okay.
Down on the one loss side, we got
Daniel's way ahead here.
Yeah.
So
Got Dave Trudson and Donna. So 2, 6, 4, and the finals 5. So 5 games left. A little bit of pool in front of us.
Yeah. See what happened with that other one. Don't see it.
Which one?
With AJ.
Oh, AJ.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he lost them. Looks like a.
There he is.
AJ just lost to Kevin Ball.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Ball is going to be playing Jay Falcone. Sure that we get signed soon.
So they just haven't put that in yet.
Submitted it yet.
Understood. Back to our table here. We're at 2-2. John's taking a good shot at this 7 ball. It's going to be a little tough to get back to that 8, though, I think.
Let me set up the Zoom then, Andy. Hang on.
So you were doing a button for that.
I am.
Hey, you can't do everything all at once?
Smart ass.
Can't do everything all at once?
Oh, I got more buttons, so I can add more stuff. Zoom's up. I just go to the waiting room. Is it all wrapped up? I might have screwed up when I was rewiring this deck.
Shine.
All right, Andy, the Zoom is up.
Big dog in the house.
Not a good rub there.
No, left himself a little tough on this one. Look at that angle. We can watch it coming right down here. Or is he going to bank it?
Yeah,
I think he might go for the bank. Oh, he's going to go for the cut.
Figure out if there's a way for me to change the brightness on this.
They're fairly easy out here.
I gotta figure out that.
Oh no, forgot that.
No, Zach's got to give me the access keys so I can go in and change the brightness and color and stuff. I texted him earlier, but he's not available. Oh, Sean!
Oh no! Wait, did
Brutal.
you see when he shot that though? He jumped right up.
He jumped right up.
That's the problem there. You can't be doing that. Pops up.
Yeah, I'll see it here.
Yeah. John takes the lead 3-2, which has been the case going back and forth with these.
Since we know Andy Gow's in the comments section, we can just fast forward to Hill Hill.
It's what we should do. You're right.
I mean, it's just a given.
Yeah,
it's what always happens.
I'm willing to say that Sean wins this rack.
Let's just stipulate, yeah. Like a jack in the box.
Yeah, he was like a jack in the box there. Exactly. As soon as the cue ball or the cue stick hit the cue, he was up in the air.
I'm glad a long time ago when I was learning how to play pool, old man Vinny at the cue stick basically beat it into my head, literally.
I've done that too.
Never jump up.
I've done that too.
If I jumped up, he'd smack me with a pool cue.
I used to hold a cue over people's heads, but as soon as they went to jump, pop up, I just Yep, they learn quick.
Now, if anything, I actually stay down on the table too long. It's actually gotten me in some trouble once in a while because I'm not paying attention, and all of a sudden I'll just make a foul.
Foul, yeah.
But I tell you what, man, I learned real early and real well.
Yeah.
Stay down until you finish a shot.
So here, I don't know what you do here. I personally, I think I'd play the one rail first.
Andy, I
couldn't do anything with that.
I disabled the waiting room, so you should be able to just jump in anytime you want. The link should still be in your text. It's pretty easy to remember, but I don't see you in the waiting room. Or I don't see you in the conference.
Find the window? No window. I have to kick at it. Pretty easy one railer here. He says sitting in the booth where he doesn't miss.
Find the link to the Zoom call is the same as it always is. If you want to see, I can. Turn off the mic. I don't know. He does a pretty good job when he's doing one pocket. Yeah, one pocket. We had him in.
Oh yeah, yeah. He freaking Tom Shine loves one pocket.
Dude can talk some one pocket, that's for sure.
Bit of a stretch. I'm gonna try it out. I don't like the extensions. Few extensions.
Oh. I can't do on mine until I get I have to have the weight bowl, and then it has just a regular rubber cap on the end of it. So Drexler had said that if I wanted to switch that out with a threaded, but then I could add an extension to it. But I'm not.
Or you just do one of the universal extensions.
The ones that you slip over, those are.
Well, you have those, or you have the ones like what I got. So you'll have to check it out when I get it.
Oh, maybe.
It goes on, trying to think of something that would be similar. A lot of the there's Tom Shine.
Hey, big dogs. Don't be too excited.
We're not.
All right, you're live, so keep it under control.
Of course, I'm good about that. You know me. I broke my neck a while ago. It's starting to bother me, so I haven't been down in a week, and I missed you guys, and I thought it'd be great to jump in. And John Bueller, man, he played Platt Gaudio 2 weeks ago, and he was down like 4-0 in a race to 5, and he clawed back and then scratched in a sick 9-ball in Toulouse. So I want to see him.
Yeah.
I want to see him get his redemption here today. I know it's kind of a different story.
Oh.
He works hard, man, and he always brings his mom down to support him too, which I think is great, because it's hard to find support,
Totally. No, he's a good guy. I've seen him down here a bunch of times. Haven't played with him yet, but he's a real nice guy.
He's going for the gusto here.
He's taking the shortcut.
5'9".
The shortcut for the hill.
Not a bad idea. I mean, they're playing on a tight pockets, right?
Yeah, they're on 4, so 4.5.
Went for it, came up wide. Get your hand out of there. See, this is me.
Yeah.
Get your hand out of there, huh?
I just stay down too long sometimes. Especially when you make a miss like that, you're just sitting there in disbelief. Like, did that just happen?
Oh, no.
No, he got stuck there.
What do you guys know about Sean Harlow? Where's he from? Does he shoot at Yale? I don't see him much.
Yeah, he's been at Yale since day one, man.
Oh, yeah, he's been around a long, long time.
I've known him 30 years.
How many players they have today? A bunch?
It was supposed to be 24, and then it ended up being 21.
Wow. I mean, Hector normally stacks that tournament full. I'm surprised.
That's true, but he's no longer involved with it, so
yeah,
he's not.
No,
he stopped in Underdog 9, and there was also a Tri-Cups APA tournament today, so there was a little bit of a conflict. A lot of the players went to the Tri-Cups instead.
Yeah.
9-ball, right? 9-ball up at Snaps.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my team's up there. I didn't qualify to play on it, but I'm hoping they do well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of good teams up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of players up there right now. So
I just saw a comment go by. Somebody agreed and said, John, I can't see all the comments, but sometimes I see some of them, strangely.
that was Jeremy.
Yeah, the Zoom call doesn't show you the comments until they go out on the stream.
I finally got to see Frowny, or actually her face on Facebook through Shark Stream. She won another raffle, man. That was really cool.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, these guys, they keep dogging this at 9-ball back and forth, both of them.
That does seem to be the theme.
Yeah, they get good on it too. I mean, they get all those balls, they get great on it, and then they just miss the. I think they're not taking their time on the last shot, which is normally the most important to take time on, I found. But
yeah.
So he took his time there.
Tied it up.
So I mean,
it's going to be hill. We know it.
That's exactly right.
I know he's upset with himself. He should have just taken another second, man.
He knew that was a hill shot and he missed it.
Every time I watched John, I played him in a tournament. It was like the same thing. I'd miss like a couple of shots, and then he'd just run the table, or some of the table, the end balls, and then the last ball he would just either get funny on or just not take his time. And that you just gotta just stay down, stay focused, big dog. You could do this. You got this. Just stay focused.
Yeah,
what do you know about 9 in the break win, or what kind of rules we got?
It's APA rules, so it's going to be 9. I think 9 counts on the snap, or 9's wild.
Oh, that's awesome! Look at it. Oh,
Speaking of that,
whoa!
Wow!
Oh,
and no shot on the one.
No,
oh, maybe.
I think he can see the one here,
but he's jacked up over the 4. He's treetop.
I'd try and bank that. I'd try and bank that one into it and get the cue ball back towards that 9 too. Just anything, just get that 9,
just
baby.
Throw the entire kitchen at it. Yeah.
Not for nothing. Right now, I think I'd be playing the combo in the 4 and the 9.
I would be playing the 4-9 combo as a push.
Yep.
Yeah.
Push the 4 to the 9, drop it with the. He can't make the 1-9 combo, so.
Ryan, you did pretty good at that 5-10 and under. I saw you winning a lot of rounds early on. You're crushing people, huh?
Yeah, the guys that I beat were killers, and then I got against the guy. And I'm not speaking negatively or anything else, but the match I absolutely should have won. I dogged 2 8-balls.
Oh no! Yeah, dude. In the tournament before that, you seem to get these tough draws. I saw you got Oscar De Leon.
Oh, I got Gabe Smith in the first round. He came in from Pennsylvania or something. And it was just like. And then there was the next match was another killer from like New York.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning both those matches, which made me feel real good. And then, like I said, I got into a match that I absolutely should have won, and just I made too many mistakes. That's all it takes.
He's calling that 9.
I guess they
So
do
it
have to
isn't
call
called 9, yeah.
Oh, is it? Is it really? Okay, maybe it is
He's
called
gonna
9. I thought it was
billiard it,
wild.
huh?
There you
Oh,
go.
boom him, baby, boom him. He deserves it.
That was redemption from the last rack
Yeah, it
when he
was.
missed
Well,
that
and the
9
one
ball.
before that too, back and forth, like
And
you
that's
said. It was,
precisely why you and I would have played the 4-9 combo, because
Right.
you miss the one and you're just leaving
Exactly.
leaving a 9 hanger. You
Exactly.
never want to leave a 9
Yep.
hanging.
Nope. Yep. So there we are. Now we got one player on the hill, and they've literally
Go
been going
John.
back and forth here. So this should be Sean's rack.
All right, so Jeremy's agreeing it's got to call the 9. All right, so that's interesting. I always thought in APA the 9 was wild.
Well, then even more reason to
Well, maybe Underdog
play
has
that.
got its own rule.
You know, I found I think the last time I qualified to play in this, when I was a 5 rank, it was the same rules you had to call, but when you lost, you went to the loser side, and it was a race to 2 of 8 ball, which I thought was a little short of a race. And then you didn't have to call anything because it was all APA except the 8 ball. So
Yep.
I don't know how they're doing it this year. It's a good break. Nothing drops.
All gonna go too.
Seven drop. He's got a good
Actually,
shot
a really
on the
nice
one.
table. This is a really nice
That's a-
table for him right now.
This is a huge spread out table. There's no problem balls. You just got to
Getting
start
back
it.
to the 2, this could be a little rough.
Come
Well,
down in between the 3 and 6 off the bottom rail there, back up.
Yeah, you got to get straight on the 2 so you could just kind of hold it for the 3, though. You don't want too much of an angle. Nice
You
draw.
draw back like that too.
Don't get too close. There you go. That's good. Were you going to slow roll this one, or are you going to go back and forth off the long rail?
No, just a punch shot here.
Just tap it in a little slow.
Yeah.
There you go.
You don't have to get fancy on that one. That was a pretty
And you want
no-brainer.
to make sure you leave yourself almost right where he is now for that.
Yeah,
four.
Just stop it.
That's ball in
Yep.
hand position. Very
Just
natural.
stop it. Oh, wow. Look at that draw.
Not bad. A little bit close.
That's perfect because he could stop shot now. He doesn't have to go back and forth for the position.
I'd actually probably roll it back a little, or roll it forward a little bit, play the 5 on the side.
Dang right. He's using a little bit of bottom push, just like you said.
Oh, Frowny, you make a good point. You're right. I don't think APA has push.
Oh, you're right. Maybe he's not allowed to.
Yeah.
See,
I
that's
would have
what
done it anyway.
Safety.
I would have
Or
played.
just
I
give him
would
the ball in
have
hand.
given him ball in hand.
Hey, can you just take the 9 ball and just put it in the pocket as your shot, like without even hitting a cue? What happens there?
And then the other player shoots.
Still ball in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I would have just, instead of shooting the cue, just hit the 9 ball in.
Well, that's what we were saying.
I never thought about that, but dude, he's gonna break and run for the win. Come on, Johnny.
It's a tough one here. I mean, he's got to use a bunch of top right to get around.
On table 4, yeah, a lot of top, just back and forth.
See, he tries to draw it, but I wouldn't draw that.
He's coming to the short side. Oh
Yeah.
no.
That's what happens. And he leaves them nice.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a pretty hard sell out there.
It's tough to get back on the 9, even this
Oh,
spot.
that's just
for anybody.
Sean's just going to hit this with a on the bottom right.
Bottom right, it'll come right back to the 9.
Looks like he's trying to. Yep. Be careful for that side
It is.
pocket.
Oh, you hit it a little soft.
A little bit more than that would have been nice, but yeah, no kidding. You wanted it there. I love, and we all do it. You know,
We all. He's like,
this is where I meant to go.
This is where I told you to go.
Yeah.
I'm banking and missing right here. This banking and missing and selling out. I mean, you probably should just tap it to the rail and make the guy have a hard shot.
I'd play real thin off the left-hand side of the 9 ball.
Yeah, that's my thought too. You
Play
just
it safe.
you feather the 9.
Yep. Have the cue ball come back up to the other side. Play
You
it
gotta
safe.
hit it super thin though, or you're selling out in the
Well, you just pretend you're cutting a. That's.
I don't like the bank here. I think that's a double kiss bank.
You got to hit a dead
think
stop shot for it, not the double kiss. I mean, almost impossible. It's hard.
I think that was definitely double kiss bank. He's
But
gonna
he doesn't
get
sell out.
lucky. He's gonna get lucky.
He's gonna give up the dead bank shot.
Slow
He's
down.
gonna give up a
slow
bank
down.
or a heck of a cut, but I mean, either way, that's still not a dead straight in shot. I think he's
I'm
gonna cut it.
Cutting
I
it with
think
top.
he would cut it.
you got to hit a little extra speed to make sure it goes in. You don't want to hang
A
this thing
big
for him.
shot. This is match game or match ball right there.
Yeah.
Come on, John. Redemption after that last tournament loss, man. I was really, I was sitting on a table playing a guy right next to him, and I watched him claw his way back. Something like this, and he made the shot and then scratched in like the side, you know?
He's going to the hot seat.
There it is.
The hot seat, big dog, big dog.
That was a good match.
Good job, Johnny. He needs this win, man. Everybody needs a little wind in their sails. He's had some tough tournament losses, tough draws, and
He'll be playing Chris Whitaker next in the hot seat
Chris
match.
Whitaker, my hometown friend from Fairfield County. He just took down a tournament. He split for first in Maryland. I tagged him in a post, told him to go down there, and he won for his bracket, and he won like $1,000, $2,000, man.
Oh, nice.
And that was big. That was big for him. That was like one of his first cash wins, and he's so proud about it. So he's taken that, and he's definitely got wind under his sails still from it, I think. That's going to be a great match to watch. That's coming next.
Posted.
There's Jay Falcone. I believe he's only a 3 rank too. So him to be keeping up with Kevin Ball is that's a lot of work.
I don't know these guys at all, really.
I know him real well. Kevin Ball's a great shot. He's a really nice guy. He's got he always posts about it. He's got these really cute puppies and dogs. He's all over Facebook with the dogs, which I love dogs. So he's a really nice guy. And Jay Falcone's from Fairfield County. 3 rank. He's been shooting for years. He's a good shot. To be signing up for a tournament for, you know, 5s playing even, it's gonna be a lot of work for him. I think Kevin Ball's got the advantage because he's been shooting out of Yale longer, and I think he's been shooting longer in general. But race to 3. It looks like they changed the race from 3 to 2 from last year was 2, so now it's 3. I guess they upped it.
Yeah, I think there were complaints about the shortness. So who knows? But they are racing the 3 on the backside.
And Jay's up 2-0, so 3 ranks, you know, falling through a 5 rank right now. Might, you know, he's either got some momentum or he's getting some rolls or just shooting great, man. They're 2 really nice guys.
That's Jay in the green jersey. Green and
Yeah,
black.
the big. Yep. He was there with his son a couple of weeks ago, playing, which was really cool to see. It was kind of good. You don't want to bump that 4 ball anyways and open it up for him. So that was smart to hit at that speed and even wide. It wasn't a bad call there by Jay. Kevin Ball's going to maybe try and follow this into the stack if he's got a slight angle, but
That'd be my move.
yep. I know you, Bri.
Yeah.
You love to break out problems with your straight pool skills, man.
Yeah, that's all I know. Is
You're going for that.
that
You're going
right
for it,
there.
and you're going to knock it out. You're going to get it out. Me, I'd go for it and probably just barely miss it. But
I get stuck behind it. Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, I'll break them out, and then I'll be frozen on my own ball. All
Ronnie
right,
says
Kevin,
she
let's-
really enjoyed watching you play Scotch doubles a while back. Who were you
she's a
partnered up with?
sweetheart.
Sean Barrett?
Yeah, I was against Sean. I was with Chris Cabrera. Remember? On
Oh,
one
that's right. You
pocket
were with
action.
Christian.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to play one pocket that day. I was been getting the best of him. Dude, I heard Paul Mucci had a 3-pack break and run and 9-ball yesterday. He posted.
Paul Mucci?
Yeah, said he broke and ran 3 in a row and 5 in the day, and 3 of which were in the APA match. I think he said, and he said it was he doesn't have the actual stream, but he said you could go to the security cameras or something. I said, you know, I think you could watch it on
I don't
digital
know.
pool.
I believe him, but at the same time, I can't wrap my head around that.
Between us and whoever's listening, I ran a 3-pack and 8 and 9-ball once in my life too, and
Yeah, right.
it was one was on a 7-foot table and the other was a 9-foot table, and boy was I lucky to break perfectly.
Yeah, I think my best is a 4-pack, and that happened back in the 90s. Back when I was actually playing pool.
Yeah, if you play pool 8 days a week, sooner or later, it's bound like it's just bound to happen.
Oh,
The
back
balls just
then, yeah, I was playing every day, 4 hours a day. Now it's like, you know, if I get an hour or so in a day, I'm you know, and maybe 4 days a week.
He's in a tough predicament. He's probably going to just tap it, play safe, try and use the 2 ball to use extra coverage with the 8 there. Oh, wow.
Just cut it right in.
Wow. Okay.
It's that simple.
Nice shot for a 3 rank, huh?
We got matches on tables 1 and 2 right now. I'm surprised she didn't put anything out on table 4 yet.
All right, Jay, what are you going to do here? You're going to cut this in? Bank it.
Going for the bank shot.
Be careful because you have an automatic scratch built in, so you got to do something with the cue here. With the bank, come up short of it.
Well,
Okay,
he hit it fat, and he's going to be, that's not safe.
He tried to play safe, it looked like.
Yeah, I think that might have been the plan, but
you got to roll this up and just kind of leave it just off the side rail for the corner in the 8, hopefully. Nice shot. We got a nice cut here, Kevin. Just put it down. Brian, what do you do to keep the cue from scratching here? Do you have to like kind of stop it or draw, or what do you do?
Me, I'm playing low left.
Low left.
Just to sort of, you know, to take away the deflection and to keep the cue from going in the corner.
He's looking like Lucas. This is how Lucas gets on every 10 ball. He's always on the 50-yard line. You ever notice that?
Yeah. Does happen to him quite a bit.
Oh, just missed it. He left Jay a pretty good opportunity.
Yeah, it's a pretty dead nuts shot.
Just use a little top and roll it forward so you don't scratch on the side, hopefully.
I'm just hitting center ball.
Just center it, yeah. Be careful you don't stun it in there, though. That's all. What time did this tournament start? 10 a.m.?
The doors were open at 9:30, and then they kicked it off right around 11.
Calcutta or no Calcutta for this?
I don't know.
I know he didn't have any in the previous ones, but it would have been cool to have one. I don't know, but
I don't know if Shelly ran a Calcutta or not, but this one's over. We got a match in progress on table 2. And I'm thinking John and Chris are going to get started on 4 soon, so we'll probably jump over there in a little bit. Yeah, this is Dennis and Sean. Sean just lost to go down here.
John Bueller. I don't see Dennis a lot at Yale either. It's just this must be like a different New Haven County or Fairfield County player, maybe. Dennis.
Yes, and I don't know. It's I've at least 5 or 6 of the players that are playing in the tournament today, I have not seen at Yale before.
You'd think the Yale players would be favored because they know the table is the best, you know?
Yeah, but these tables are clean and true. So as long as they, you know, if you bring your game, you can play here just as well as anywhere. Yale,
Yeah.
I mean, even having like, it's not like the tables are so highly variable that having knowledge of the roles is going to give you an advantage. So
The hard part for me, especially like in the beginning of coming to Yale, was switching from bigger pockets to the smaller pockets, especially because the felt speed and even the rails kind of seemed a little springier. So like the banks and cue control it's a little different.
yeah, there's a little bit of variability in the bumpers, the rails rather, and you're right. There's a big difference between the gray cloth and the blue cloth, even though they're both 860 Simonis. One's HR, one's not, and I think the gray cloth plays a little tiny bit slower, and the fact that he had all the tables, the corner tables, recovered in October, and the tables that are in the centers haven't been recovered in about 8 months.
That's going in.
And so this table plays very fast. It's just the table's got more mileage on it. But in about a week, I think we're going to have all the tables recovered again. every single one of them is going to be recovered for the WNT.
Sean might get out after fluking that ball in because that normally happens to me. Once a ball's fluked in, they seem to run out.
Gotcha.
Is that the 9 ball he's looking at, huh? Has he got a pocket?
So it looks like Shelly just put Jay and Dave table 4.
And sure enough, Brian, I think he's going to get out from that fluked bank ball.
Possibly.
That's how I lost. Race to 2 to the guy that was the #1 semi-pro for 2 years.
Oh, yeah?
I lost to him 3rd place. I went undefeated all day in this 2 years ago or something, 3 years ago. And I met him. I finally lost, you know, and then I met him on the race to 2 8-ball. He fluked the ball in and got out from there. And I was like, oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Race to 2 APA. This is terrible. I'm like, oh, my goodness. And there it is. Just like I thought.
Are you in your car?
Yeah. My video is not coming up, right? There's not, you don't see my face, do you?
I see your face. No one else does.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Yeah, I'm chain smoking in my car.
Oh, wow. All right.
So Sean goes up 1-0 in 1 inning there. Those are pretty good. Both of them were shooting good. A lucky ball turned out to be a gift, I guess. Brownie's always, she's always hooked when she flukes one in.
There's a certain karmic justice there sometimes. I don't know. I've when I fluke one in, you know, that same John Yale phrase always comes to mind. Is that tough for you?
Yep.
But at the same time, yeah, you're right. It's like you get a lucky ball, and then all of a sudden, you know, the next shot is, you know, you're snookered or hooked or whatever.
Here's one of the nicest guys from Fairfield County. Dave Trutzen and Jay Falcone actually used to be
Oh, let's discover
teammates.
what we got.
They used to be teammates. I believe they went to Vegas together with a team 2 years ago in Fairfield County. So they're pinned against each other finally.
John and Chris are playing on table 7.
Dave Trutchen's a really good 5. Jay's just he's a lights out 3. So Dave should have the edge here, but you know, it's a race to 3 and 8-ball APA. So, and they're both shooting good. So
I got the hot seats. Shelly just came in and told me the hot seat match is on table 7. I'm like, okay. I don't know why we wouldn't put the hot seat on table 4, but all right. So we'll check in on table 7 every once in a while.
And that's John Bueller. Who's he playing against?
John Bueller's playing against Chris Whitaker.
Oh yeah, that's right, Chris.
So
That's a good
pop
match to
over there
watch,
for
yeah.
a second. See if they're. So yeah, this is the hot seat on table 7. As soon as the camera initializes.
It's tough playing tournaments because, you know, all these guys are friends. So, you know, you're like, oh, how was your Friday? You know, and it's,
Yeah.
you got to maintain composure because if I were to play either one of these guys, they're great friends of mine. And it's like, oh man, you know, you don't want to crush them, but you want to be competitive and you do want to win. So they just got to focus and just not look each other in the face and just play the table, you know?
Basically it.
That's one of my hardest things is I want to start doing more tournaments, not too locally. Because I'm drawing friends that you don't even want to beat them, you know.
Yeah, I've always had the attitude, even when I was 16 years old and playing pool, it's like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't even know who I'm playing against. All I'm focusing on is my turn at the table, and then I go back to the chair. It's like the game prior, the person I'm playing against, none of that even registers until after the match is over.
I refuse to look at the bracket for that point. It's like I don't even want to know I don't want to have to, like, in the back of my head, no, I'm playing this great player or I'm playing this bad player, I'm playing a friend or I'm playing, you know, I don't even want to know. Just put me on the table and let me play my game, you know, like you said, just play the table and not even look at the bracket.
One rack at a time, one set at a time, and maybe you get to the end, maybe you don't, but you know,
It's hurt me before because if I followed the bracket, I'm sure I would have got paid out in some of these tournaments where I got eliminated right before the money when there's 4 other people in the room, you know. And maybe I should have looked at the bracket, you know.
Probably should have checked it out.
Yeah, a couple times in Rhode Island and in Massachusetts, that's happened before. 4 guys left in the tournament, completely like people left in the room, and they're like, "Yeah, you got 8th place or 9th place. You're 1 away from the money." Okay.
You got the wheel for a second. I'm gonna go take a quick walk. Joe was
All
supposed
right,
to get me a
don't do a
beverage
Bobby
and
Hilton on us.
he disappeared. Yeah, no, I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes.
I'm here. I'll be safe. Nice shot, Jay. It's a big game. Race to 3. That first game's big. Looks like he stripes. He's got some issues with the 9 ball on the purple 15, I think. He's gonna have to do some work with that coming up shortly. Not a terrible miss by Jay. He's kind of forcing Dave to shoot at those 2 balls that are blocking the pocket. I know he doesn't want to touch those. Those are his. That's kind of like his insurance policy, blocking those 2 balls. So he's okay to miss there. He really leaves nothing for Jay Falcone. Jay's gonna try and. Once again, Jay left Dave with the shooting at those only 2 balls that are blocking the corner, which I know he really doesn't want to take out till last.
Back. I had to go hunt down Joe.
That was quick.
I'm here.
He saw a squirrel.
I saw a squirrel. Not squirrel, but a squirrel.
Oh, he's literally squirrel?
The guy's
What else
name?
we got?
I know, his
What
name's
else
Squirrel.
we got going on this weekend at Yale Billiards today and tomorrow? Anything special?
I hear there's a big challenge match between 2 of the commentators.
Wait,
one that's on Zoom, Tom Shine, I believe his name is, and Joe Antoniani. He actually challenged me to a match, race to 7 for 1,000, and I'm up for it. I mean, I'm not worried about it. He actually said he was going to spot me a game, which I thought was crazy.
That's
but
generous.
yeah, but I was like, hey, you know what? For that kind of money, I'm in for it.
Oof, $1,000 this day and age. The economy's rough, man.
And he said you were going to lay 2 to 1.
You refused to play me for $1. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I was betting $1,000 that Dave was going to make that 2 ball. Honestly, but on that 1 perfectly. The stop shot for the 3. That was the wager I was trying to place.
So the 1 loss side is 8 ball.
Yeah, so they do
Just
9,
that out.
race to 5, 9 on the front, and race to 3, 8 in the back.
I'm glad they changed it to race to 3, especially with the APA rules. I mean, there's a little luck involved. You could lose and not even make a mistake.
Yeah.
Race to 3. At least you got a chance to make a mistake. So who's the tournament director? You said Shelly, huh?
Shelly Schroeder.
Yeah, Shelly Schroeder. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, Dave, you got a tough shot here. You got 1 ball, got a hole, but you got a possible scratch. You got to either put this in the side. I think he's going for the side with some draw. Oh, wow. What a shot.
That was a great shot. Yeah, he's
going to make this after that shot, I believe. He's shooting good.
Oh, see, you got to curse the man like that.
I was going to say, that was all you,
that
Tom.
was not needed.
Yeah,
that's why we don't say
Dave.
things like that.
Sorry, Dave.
Looks like the hot seat match is going on table 7 right now too.
Yep. They just put the hot seat out on 7, so we'll check in with them every once in a while.
I think that would have been on 4.
I know.
Jay's in a real tough spot here. He's got to take his time. He's just going to tap this and let the cue sit on that head rail or foot rail, and that's it. It's going to leave him a bank or an easy cut.
He's just going to sell it out right there.
Yeah. Should have taken a little more time on the position in the shot previously, that's all. It's those final shots you really got to take your time on.
He gets a little bit of redemption here on this one.
He's making this one, right?
All day.
You said it again now. See, you can't be doing
Gotta
that.
make it.
There you go. I mean, he thinned that thinner than Finn.
It was well, it's still in center bucket. That's all that matters. Let's check out on our hot seat real quick.
Yeah, there's Chris. I saw Chris Whitaker walking around.
The only problem is
there's a little bit of a lag.
Yeah, the reconnect lag on this table seems real bad.
One thing I love about Chris Whitaker, which I know a lot of people don't like that much, is he is so passionate about winning. When even if he wins a rack, he'll scream in your face, "Yeah!" You know, it bothers some people, but I love it because I know it's all of his passion into that moment. Yeah. So I like to actually see him win, just to like watch his own response on his win. It's kind of cool, and he does it almost every time he plays too. So.
It's always good to have passion, that's for sure.
John with a nice shot.
So John's going to have a little bit of an advantage here, I think.
Murdering the CPU when I do that.
John's going to have a little bit of an advantage here, I think, because he was just playing on the tighter pockets.
He's got to hit the rail first to come over.
I have the opposite. That's me right there. I have the opposite. When I play on the tight pockets, I'm center bucket. When I switch from a tight pocket to a loose pocket, all of a sudden I start trying to cheat, and I just start rocking.
Well, he played that rail first, which he shouldn't have. But.
Well, I think he should have, but softer, because you want the ball to just roll in, not bobble out. And I don't know, one thing about table 7 is, as big as the pockets are comparatively to 4 and 8, if you could spin a ball into 8 and 4, but sometimes on 7 you can't. It hits those, I don't know, points and kind of stays sometimes. I've noticed, like, table 4, if you hit it the right speed or spin, it will go in, and sometimes on these bigger pockets it doesn't, and you're like, this is a big pocket, how did it not go in? It just it rattles out,
He did not want to do that.
That was a major malfunction right there. Like an automatic out, really.
All right, Chris, it's your time, brother.
I mean, I'd be playing an angle on this to move over to
the
rail.
I'm thinking just drop the cue ball right here, but
he's got a slight angle. He's gonna just stun it.
He got almost where you said.
He got right there. He's good on this. Just a stop shot, don't follow, nothing. Nice and easy, boom.
Stabby there, but I guess it worked. See that?
As long as the ball makes it to the hole, I guess that's all that matters.
That's the point.
These guys are getting a little punchy over here.
Well, you don't want to take too long and then kind of psych yourself out. So you just, like, I know it's going in, just get it in there, which is where you make mistakes. But then again, it's where you also kind of don't,
Yeah, that's a lot. That's the merch.
Yeah, Frowny, don't forget, Shelly does this for a living.
She literally is. When you see Figma wear on the actual Shark stream there, that's her.
That's her.
And
so all of this is really, really cheap for her to do, and she just does it, and then they start giving it away as raffle prizes.
Yep, I gotta think that
she gave everybody a goodie bag that entered the tournament today.
Oh, really?
Yep. So
looked like a couple of people swiped some hats. It looked like she had a hat on every pocket, and just there's two missing.
There's two missing hats. So yeah, she's
if
got
I were
a
to
lot
be
of
able
stuff.
to swipe, I'd want to swipe that T-shirt. That's a cool shirt right there.
Hey, why aren't you here?
My neck has been bothering. I had a bad car accident 2 years ago, and I got pretty much misled by my attorney and chiropractic, and now I'm kind of screwed up, and I'm staying home for a while until I feel better.
I don't see you in there, Andy.
If Andy Gow gets in here, all these matches are going hill. We know that.
He's in the chat, but not on the stream.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, you found him? Oh, there he is. There's Andy.
So yeah,
If I were able to swipe, I'd want to swipe that t-shirt. That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, you're echoing pretty bad, Andy.
I got my neck just for a while, so I feel better. I think it's because he's on speaker.
He's probably got the TV going.
I'm gonna take my speakers off here.
Yep,
You sound
there you
good
go.
now, Andy. Now you sound good. You're
Hold
looking
on.
good too, brother. You're looking good. Like you need to spot me a couple balls in one pocket too.
Here we go with this nonsense.
I'm Shine talking about how he's staying home because he can't play pool and can't come out and can't do anything, and all of a sudden he wants to play Andy.
All
Well,
right.
with the correct spot. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Andy, I think you got the echo done. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
All right. How are you today, sir?
Echo now, right?
No, we're good.
No, you sound good. I'm gonna go ahead and pin our feed so you guys don't see each other when you're talking.
Andy, guy, when I first started coming there not too long ago, you were one of the people I really wanted to get to know and spend time with because you're a great human, and you just haven't been around much. I know from health issues and stuff, and I've been praying a lot for you, and I hope to see you back, man. Get a game with you.
I
You
hope
know.
to get back. I'm kind of working on it. I'm gonna have a table installed here, and
What are you putting in?
just like table 8, exactly.
Oh, Gold Crown 3 with 4-inch pockets?
Yep.
You masochist.
It'd be about 3 weeks.
So one pocket in straight pool mostly then.
Who's doing that for
Yeah.
you, Andy or Nick?
Nick is doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday, and he sent some parts out, and gonna have them back in a couple of weeks. So I figured another 2-3 weeks, we'll have it back.
Looks like he just made a 6-9. You know, when Andy was talking, he pops up on my screen, so I went to like multiple screens, and now I could see everything.
Oh,
and
okay.
looks like Brian just made a great 6-9 combo. I mean,
I
I
that's
saw
gotta do
that.
that too.
That was a great
What
shot.
is that multiple screen thing?
It's on the bottom of your phone. There's like 3 little buttons. You can hit the first button, it'll pop up to me. The second button will do like me and maybe
I'm on
3
a pop.
tiny little dots on the bottom of your phone. If you hit the third dot, you'll get all 3.
I'm not on my
videos.
phone. I'm
Oh,
on
okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let me see here.
There should just be the booth.
Ronnie,
Yeah, when
don't
you're
worry.
zoomed
I think we're gonna get Andy setting up
Okay.
the stream at his house too. Don't
Oh yeah, we'll get some cameras
Good
over
now.
there.
Good man, Andy. What was it? A 3 dot that you found, or was it something else?
It's 3 bars actually with right by your neck. Oh no, now you're back again. Gotta stop doing that.
So Chris kind of
All right, we're back. We had to work out some technical difficulties here with the Zoom, but we got it working.
Technical difficulties, otherwise known as squirrels.
Yeah.
No, otherwise known as Andy Gow.
Yeah.
All right, so we got
I got a
Joe,
new PC, so it's
Brian, Tom Shine, and Andy Gow, 4 commentators at one time. This is
Nobody's gonna get a word in
this is a
edgewise.
first for the Shark Stream.
He's going for
Brownie,
that
if you want to
combo,
jump in on the Zoom call, I'll go ahead and send you the link too.
Right? He did try that combo. It didn't
I'll
quite
put
work
Tom
out.
Shine in there.
Well, I opened up the call for you, Andy, and then Tom just appeared.
Well, Bobby the other day said that I had hacked into Digital Pool, and I was without paying a subscription. I was commenting on the Digital Pool streams. And he's like,
That's
"How are
funny.
you doing this?" I'm like, I don't know, Bobby. I don't know how to hack. So if I did,
Magic.
I'd be a billionaire. Trust me.
Magic.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It's just good luck. I got the good roll, I guess.
Look at this
Chris,
bad,
That's a
Oh, that's
bad
going.
shot
That's a
right
nice
there. Look
shot.
at that.
Let's get
Not
a
bad at
replay of
all.
that one.
Great position, great angle on the 7 now too. To get to the 8.
Yeah, that was a terrific shot from Chris.
Look at the spin he put on that.
He made a nice shot on the one
Oh, why is
before
it going
that.
back to this?
It looks like he's playing one pocket with these balls here because he's going to try and put the 8 over there too, maybe. Oh no,
Oh, no. He came around, but he's got a bank shot on this one now.
and a good angle.
But he's got to try and get back to that 8 ball or that 9 ball. That's going to be a tough one to get down there.
I
Cut the
don't know.
sim, maybe.
I play a 3-rail safe here.
Okay. I could see that.
Leave
Or
them
you can go
down,
for
leave them down on
the,
the bottom rails.
yep, I got you.
He's banking it cross side right here.
Yeah, you got to use a lot of top right on this one to try and get it down there. And yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, no,
Kind of sold it out a little bit here.
yeah, he didn't put the English on there. He just hit it center ball.
Yeah. Brownie, you're always welcome to come to any tournament we have here. I see you said it'd be cool to go to a tournament and get a goodie bag. I mean, I know it's a little bit of a drive, just a little, but you're
Where is
more
she,
than
like-
welcome to come.
Want Montana or Wyoming or something?
He's in
Brownie,
Ohio.
if you come, I'll put you and your husband up at my house.
There you go.
Andy, I'll put
See,
him up at Mohegan Sun.
there you go. See, you got 2 offers already. You can
got
stay at
free
Mohegan
VIP.
Sun, or you could stay at Andy Gow's house in Wallingford.
Free weekly VIP during the week. I can get you in too for free. So you got
There you
food,
go.
food and housing. I can't
There you
promise
go.
you transportation though.
Went for the bank and kind of left it right in the middle of the table. Boy, this is
Not an easy shot. Not an easy shot for these guys on the 9. It's nothing's easy here on the last ball.
Got to be careful of that side pocket if he puts draw on it.
yeah. I wouldn't put
Yep.
draw on it.
Just
I
slow
go
roll it.
middle ball and just make
This
it.
This is a center ball shot, easy into the corner.
Yeah.
Even a little top.
Oh, he triggered it.
Boy, he
he missed
put
by
some juice on
He
that.
missed by 2 dots. Yeah, Frowny. I mean, you'll get the Michigan Mike VIP treatment. We'll take you down for New Haven Pizza. Take you to the casino. We'll we'll have a good time. Give you a tour of the booth. You can sit next to me just like Joe.
It's an honor, really.
Actually, you should sit next to Joe. I'll just leave.
There you go. That's a better idea.
Nice shot, John. Nice cut.
Nice
There
recovery.
you go. He takes a 2-1 lead.
Technically,
lot-
that's a foul.
Way to not let the cue ball
True.
go too, because that cue ball could have went running on a thin cut. So he kind of put a little spin on it to bring it back center. So that was a good finish.
And a 5, right?
Yeah, 2-1 in a race to 5. John's up now by a game.
Yeah, it's the hot seat match. So 2-1. You just saw him tap on the wall, I think. There it is.
Old school friend Chris versus new school friend John. I can't root against either of them. I just hope they both play well, and whoever wins deserves it. That's all.
If you go to Foxwoods, it's the largest casino in the world still.
I
think-
don't know about
Higgins
the
ranked number-
world. I
No,
know
it's-
I know it was in the north in the United States, but not 100% on that.
All right,
But anyway,
let's do the Googles.
Brownie, if you come to Wallingford, you have 3 casinos within an hour drive. So
Go to
Oh,
Mohegan.
Big
They're
Star.
ranked
Yes.
number 1 7 years in a row in the United States. for
Yeah,
hospitality, hotels, and gambling areas.
I agree with you, Tom, in the fact that I prefer Mohegan over.
52 restaurants listed, and another like 5 that aren't. I mean, the restaurants by themselves are just worth it. And actually, have a little secret that I'm going to let loose here. They might
don't
be
do
trying
that.
to bring. They might be trying to bring Turning Stone to Mohegan soon. That's some insider
Mohegan was
information.
larger.
So we just looked up the top 10 largest casinos in the United States, and apparently Foxwoods moved to 3rd.
No,
Mohegan,
Mohegan's
is
second.
number 2.
Wow.
And WinStar in Oklahoma is number 1.
519,000 square feet of gaming at WinStar, 350,000 square foot at Mohegan, and 344,000
Of course
square
they
feet.
had to do that.
They just nipped them.
They nipped them
I
at
gotta
6,000
believe that.
square feet.
So yeah, the hotel rooms at Foxwoods, there's way more hotel rooms than Mohegan, but the gambling floor, apparently they edged them by 6,000 square feet.
That's funny. So Foxwoods had MGM in there.
Yeah.
And they built that whole tower, and then they backed out and went into Springfield. So when they did that, they made it the Fox Tower.
Wynn Casino was going to move to Bridgeport. I remember they were going to buy up that lot by the ferry there.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
That didn't happen, yeah. There was too much traffic over there anyways by 27A and the connector over there.
There is.
Also, it's Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Also,
I could only imagine what the boardwalk would be like at night.
Yeah.
Bridgeport, I mean, nothing, not trying to harsh on Bridgeport, but it's kind of the armpit of the Connecticut.
Definitely, I live here, so I agree.
That's an interesting. That's an interesting safe there. I probably would have just tried to make the ball, but he went for the safe. And Chris is going to play it smart.
He's just going to knock the 9 down.
Knock that 9 in and give John ball in hand.
Smart play, man. Playing a bunch of 5 ranks, you don't want to give him that early combo. No 3 foul rule, right? In effect.
No, there's not.
If they're playing pure APA rules, then no. But they're also they vary it because they're calling the 9.
True.
So I'm not sure. I think there's no 3 foul.
In APA 9 ball, you're not playing games; you're playing points. So,
what would be the point? Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Which makes sense in a tournament. Hard to keep track of all those points, you know.
Nobody wants to count.
I did it for mine.
Nobody wants to count balls.
I did it for mine.
You counted balls in
absolutely
in your bad bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter. Which
that was a great tournament with the rebuy in it. I like that tournament.
Yeah,
that was a
I'm gonna
great
get another
tournament,
one
Joe.
going. I'm gonna get another one going soon.
I drew your son, and he was like up like 10 balls on me. I literally didn't break and run a 3-pack, but I ran a 3-pack with like a safety, and I had to play an 8-9 combo. So technically, one of them wasn't a break and run, but I had to try so hard to beat him because he was just so good, especially for his rank.
Yeah.
PC. So I.
No, you sound good. You look good.
You sound great.
Okay.
But if you got to
All right,
jump off, I
I'll,
understand.
Talk to you guys later, okay?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Now you just
love you.
Just bookmark that link you got there, and you can come in anytime.
Okay. See you, man.
Sounds good.
All right.
Later, Andy. He pulled the Bobby Hilton on us.
No, he didn't say he'd be right back.
No, he's done for the night. I'm sure he'll still be in the comments section, giving us hell.
Yeah. Back to the match.
Back to the match. The 4-ball.
While we're here, I think he's going to try and bank it. Or is he going to play the combo? I don't know what that was.
I think he was just trying to play it safe, but he got a double kiss there.
Yeah.
Just by the speed of which he hit it, didn't look like he was trying to make it anywhere. Kind of just leave the cue down there on the foot rail, and just leave him something funky. Was the plan, I think.
He has an interesting stroke, doesn't he?
Chris?
It's almost like a little pop there.
I don't consider.
He shoots a little too fast. That's all. He's just shooting too quick. If he got down and took a little more time, I think his stroke would be better.
It does seem a little stabby.
Yeah.
A little quick. Yeah, just quick. I
It's
can give him
like, you know
advice
what?
right now. Just
I
say,
don't
slow
know.
down, slow your game down.
I know what I like to do, but you know, everybody's got their own style. But at the same time, it's like literally, so I'll get down, I'll take one little practice stroke, and then I'll pull it back, and then pull the trigger. This one is just like whack, boom. You know, like,
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody's got their own style, and if it works for you, it works for you. But it's just, to me, it's a little too janky.
Yeah, he's
As long as
having-
John just got to keep a good mindset. I know he made a good shot and it rattled and didn't fall, but if he can keep a good mindset and if Chris can just slow his game down, I mean, they're going to be playing their best. So, and it looks like Chris is finally slowing it down a little bit here. So he's got the control.
Follow up. Yep.
Good shot.
But hard on that.
Tough shot, man. That was a good shot for that. It's got a good angle to cut this in and come down, back down for the 9.
Yeah, you're
Same side of
right-handed
the
people.
table.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. Going,
I'm looking
boy,
at
that's a stretch.
I'm looking at that shot, going, man, this is a terrible angle. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh yeah, right-handed people.
Get
He's
off the
gonna go
ball.
snipe
Look
right
at
by,
that spin, huh?
just right
Perfect.
on by for perfect position.
Yep, he just wanted to get close to his work and he got perfect on it. Nice shot. Oh,
see?
no.
There's that stab again.
That
You
stab,
do it.
that stab got him again.
It wasn't even
didn't
like
e-
he didn't even aim at it. He barely
Well,
touched
he
the
didn't even
table
get
and he was
down.
shooting it right in.
You know, people say get up too quick. Well, you got to get down to get up. I mean, he didn't even get down. If he just got
Man.
down and took his time, man.
All I can hear is James Brown in my head. Get down.
Got
Get down. Get on up.
to get up.
Yeah, he gave that one away, man. That was that was. I got nothing.
Yeah, it surprised me, honestly, too. So that's not like him. Hold it together, Chris. Come on. Get back in it.
It's not coming down.
Oh, he's not
They're
coming.
smiling, though. They're having
just got
fun.
dropped off at all.
You got wheels yet?
No.
Oh. It's not beating.
Oh, look at this 1-9. Oh, I think Chris
boy.
is gonna have to go for it here.
You
He's
got
gonna
to.
have to call that 1-9. Look at that.
He's smiling. He's still in it, though. He hasn't given up. He's got a good attitude. So he's going opposite handed.
Going lefty too, and he still pokes it. He does not stroke that ball at all.
I got nothing.
Yeah, you got to take your time on that and try to make that 9 ball, man. You need that. You need
It's
that
up with
rack.
a little bit of a safety here too. I think he's just gonna have to hit rail first to get it.
John's
little
good
bit
at
of a
these shots. He's
mistake.
even spinning it.
Fortunately, we don't
I
have
got a feeling
another
he's gonna
camera
hit
angle
this.
here, but that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That works.
John's good at those shots, man. I see him make shots like that, hard shots like that all the time. His game has really stepped up since the first time I met him. Like in a tournament situation 2 years ago, his game is really elevated. John's put a lot of work. He plays at a lot of different pool halls too. He plays at Town E. He tries to move around and play a lot of different people and leagues. So I know Chris does too. Chris is on multiple different leagues in different regions too. So these guys are passionate and they both want it.
Tournaments are for. I've seen Chris shoot better than this. Like I don't know. I mean, to me, he's really just stabbing at every ball. That was
Just
a
got to
better
take his
stroke
time.
there.
He rushed it though. He's rushing it. That's all. Got to just take his time. That's it. Just slow his game. He's got to play a little one pocket to help slow his game down or something. Something with a lot of defense in it.
Pocket.
Not everything revolves around one pocket, Tom.
A lot of guys I noticed, like even Sean Barrett, he could shoot balls from anywhere, long, straight, off the rail, but he's got to slow his game down. And he even says it himself. Sean Barrett says, I got to play one pocket with you because I need to slow my game down. And I'm like, I get it, dude. You shoot great, but sometimes you just kind of hurry up a shot because you feel like you can make everything. You don't really need to think. So, if he just put the 2 and 2 together, he'd be lights out.
Go for the 9 ball. Yep,
He's
there he
called
goes.
it.
He called it.
Got to.
Try and use that cue ball carom here.
Almost impossible to make because he's on the rail. Can't get to the bottom of the queue.
He really didn't have to, but tried.
Yeah, he could have just skidded that one down and still caromed into the 9, but he hit it full in the face. He needed to come off a little bit.
stuck on that rail. He needed to get to the bottom of the queue to drag the cue ball towards the 9. So I mean, he was kind of in a situation, I guess. Not an easy one, at least. First rushing the shots. I feel like I should just text him right now and just say, "Slow it down, brother. You got this. Just slow it down."
I think you should come down here and give him a talking to.
I would. You know me, I would too. And nothing against John, just to help his game be better, you know.
Look at that shot. That's a long one here.
No problem on it though. Nice and easy.
You got a little high. Yeah, you got a little too close. I mean, that high right definitely hurt him a little bit there.
Yeah, Frowny, we got a lot of APA here too. I wish we had Tap League, because Tap League goes to your Fargo, so we don't really have Tap up here.
It goes by. I can't tell from this angle if it goes by.
I think it goes by.
It goes by. The big pocket.
And he went for it.
Oh, and hung it up. And hung
oh, look at this. He's got.
Oh, this
John's got tic-tac-toe right here to go to the hill.
To go to the hill, yeah.
Take your time, John. I know you could do this, brother.
You don't even need to worry about position on the 8, from the 8 to the 9.
Nothing.
You just drop balls.
Yeah, it's
nice and easy. Nice and easy.
A little bit of a back cut here, but I mean, he really doesn't have to worry about position, so you just make the ball.
You can make this 9 ball from anywhere on the table except inside the pocket.
Don't scratch. Roll it in.
We gave it hell, though.
They did.
Played a 2-railer on that.
He sure did.
Nice and easy. Don't scratch on the opposing corner. Nice and easy. Okay.
That's it. John's on the hill to go to the final.
And Chris is upset he didn't take his time with those 9 balls, man. And I know I can understand that.
Well, he went for that combo, and I think that was not the choice.
Opposite handed, and didn't even hit the 9 ball with the 1. So because he rushed it, he didn't even get down on the shot. That's all. That's all it was.
About the 7-9 combo that he went.
Oh, the 7-9. Okay. Oh yeah, the 7-9 when the 7 could have passed the 9 possibly.
Yeah,
right.
We don't know. I mean, we don't have that angle, but I mean, it
looked like it should have been gone by, but I wasn't.
It was tight. It was tight for sure.
Made a ball on the break, but he's got nothing on the 1.
2 on the
Oh,
break. He made the wing
and go for the 8-7 combo there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he made 2 balls on the break. He's been breaking good. He got it.
I mean,
what else are you gonna do with that?
Sure.
Thin it real thin and just leave it on the rail.
Honestly,
leave him no shot.
If I was playing in a tournament, I would have played that 1 into the rail.
Yeah.
And had the 1 come shipping up and just try to leave the queue right there. That's my shot.
I'll do anything to frustrate a player.
No, he did all right.
I'd do anything to frustrate a player as long as you don't leave him a shot like over and over and
Trick
over.
shot.
They're gonna get frustrated.
There's a boom for you. My goodness.
Watch this trick shot. Play the 1-2 rails into the left side pocket and make the 7 just while you're at it.
Is that tough for you?
Is that tough for you?
Hey,
I got
Daniel
the clarification of what it actually is.
It looks like Dave Trutzen won his match against Falcone, I guess, or that was. Oh no, that was on the winner's side. So Falcone won that one, right?
That was a heck of a kick shot too.
That was a nice. Yeah, that was a very nice kick shot.
My goodness.
Let's see. Dave Trutzen beat Jay Falcone. He's currently on table 4 playing against Daniel Aquino. Winner of that goes on to play Sean Harlow. Winner of that goes on to play the loser of this match, and the winner of that goes back to the hot seat.
Yeah.
So only a few more matches left.
Danny Aquino is another good friend of mine from Fairfield County. He's a good shot too. He was a 3 for forever. I think they finally raised him to a 4.
It's a nice little 2-way shot here. He missed the 5, but got perfect position on the 6, and it ended up blocking the 5.
Where's he going here?
He's kicking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the old. Yeah.
He's measuring.
Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, seemed to work great there.
That time it worked.
That was two kick shots in for him now.
Yeah, no, he's
what are you doing here,
4
Joe?
in and a 5 in.
What are you doing here, Joe, with this 6 ball here?
Honestly, with the way he's shooting, I'd kick it in.
You just kick it right in anyway.
Kick it in, yeah.
Look at the
sure you wanna
save.
play
Look at this leave.
Chris said, "I'm not done yet." John, I got another game or two in me here. We're gonna play another one.
Man, if Chris just took his time right now, it would be a 3-3 game. These guys are kicking way
Chris
better
is,
than I could kick.
well, that's just it. It would, if Chris hadn't given away 2 of these, it would be 3-2 Chris.
3-2. But John did give one away too in the beginning, I think, didn't he? He missed this.
No, I
He
don't
missed
think
something
Chris.
pretty.
I don't think Chris's was a giveaway, but I'm not sure.
Oh, well, 3 balls to end the match.
And no angle on to get to the 8 though. You gotta like stop shot it.
Force it up with the right.
No, I see. For me, this is straight enough to just hit a center ball, and if it drifts here, so be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just go back and forth for the 9.
I'm a little more adventurous about winning the ball around. I
you
top
what?
right.
Yeah,
Joe, you're a little more advanced than me and our friend Brian in the booth. That's the truth.
Oh
yeah.
Or the shot that none of us saw.
Nobody saw that coming.
The 6-8 cross bank combo.
6-8. Yeah.
Wow. What a replay. I'm glad you got that in time.
We didn't see that one before. That was even he didn't see that.
I didn't predict that one at all. Yeah. No, every time I play you, Joe, my game's messed up for like 2 days. Because all of a sudden,
do what I do.
I try moving the ball around the way you move the ball around, and that's not my game, man. And it's like, it messes me up.
Works for me.
It works for you.
Have
It
you ever
doesn't work
seen
for me.
Joe's? Obviously, you've seen Joe's stroke, and I have, and me and you probably agree. He puts some crazy finesse. Like he flicks his wrist, his arm, his body, even his shoulders. Like he really uses his whole body to manipulate the cue like nobody. Other people just use the aim on the ball, spin and speed. He uses his body to spin the ball, which is like, and it works. I mean, he gets around rails and balls and positions insane. So
to be honest, I've never noticed particularly how animated he may be, but the fact is like he could move the ball 6 inches or he could move it 16 feet. You know which one he's choosing?
16
watch him
feet.
do it.
16 feet.
Actually, I'm going to do 18 feet. Screw that. Why stop at 16?
He uses his entire body.
But it comes up good, doesn't it?
He's uncanny when it comes to that. I mean, this is like,
it's
okay.
planned. There's no luck involved either.
Like, you can either play position 6 inches with a simple stun shot, or you can go 4 rails. Joe's always in the 4 rails camp.
Absolutely.
We're looking at a 4-2 match most likely now because Chris is right-handed. This is natural for him to take your time, Chris. Take your time.
Yeah, we gotta watch him not poke at it.
He's taking a little time. He's gonna make it.
There
you go.
You see that same poke? He brought the cue back about 3 inches, and then bam! You know, like I was like, dude. Like I said, everybody's got their own style. But that means
Phil Davis helped me with my stroke because he said, Tom, your bridge hand is like 2 feet from the cue. So I mean you have no control. Your aim is terrible. He's like, if you can get your bridge hand as closer and keep your stroke, don't pull back 3 feet for a tap shot. Just pull back an inch and follow through an inch. Don't pull back 3 feet and follow through 3 feet because you're gonna a lot of variables for mistakes, and that really helped me a lot. So I noticed Chris does
I noticed that some of the pros that I've been watching, they have longer bridges than I do, and they're still accurate with it. But I had the same advice given,
right.
You want to take all those variables out. You want to take your arm motion. You want to take, eliminate as many variables as possible. And the easiest way to do that is to get a little closer to the ball. If you're really stroking a ball, then you need a little extra clearance. But for the most part, not really.
I'm happy to see Chris go and take a break and clear his head too.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, help it slow his game down,
See what other score, if we got anything else we can look at while he's taking a breather. Well, we got table 4 and table 7. So table 4, Dave Trudson and Daniel Aquino.
That's going to be good, man. And that's a race to 3 and 8 ball, which is Daniel Aquino's favorite game. He loves 8 ball. He's a huge BCA 8 ball last pocket player. He loves last pocket too, like a lot of strategy and defense. So he's a very defensive player. If that match was up, you'd see a lot of defense, I'm sure. He likes to steal pockets. Then when he gets a run out, he tries to get them all at once,
Generally, my strategy as well. I'll stall until I see an out, and then once I see an out, it's
Brian,
game
the
over.
guy you play picked that up from you because every time I play him, he just leaves balls. James, he'll leave tons of balls in my way, and I'm like, oh, he picked this up from Brian.
No, James is. I love playing with James. He's a
James.
Thin guy, about 50.
Oh, he was just here.
Yeah.
I actually think he was just on. He just left.
He's probably looking for me. But yeah,
Anytime player.
Yeah, he plays 3:30 to 5:30 pretty much daily.
Yep.
And
which is 5:24, so that makes sense. But I just saw him leaving.
So I play him, and I have a blast with him every time. I mean, he always loads up the jukebox with the same songs, and it's fine. But the funny part is, like, if I start really playing well, let's say, oh, he gives me the business.
Trying to like 8-ball. I'm definitely a 9-ball player. I'm not an 8-ball player. I don't like 8-ball at all.
The best players love rotation. Best players love 9-ball and 10-ball. Joe. That's why.
That's why I don't play that. Okay.
Yeah, I like 8-ball because I could try ducking you as many times as possible because I know I'm not running all these balls every time.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind rotation. Between pill pool 9 and 10, I would prefer 10, just because it's called shot, called safe, and it's actually got a little bit more. It's a little less wild than my version of 9-ball. 9-ball when I was growing up, everything was wild.
Yeah, it should be.
And it's just that's one thing. But I like the 10-ball rules a little bit better than 9-ball rules, just because it takes that element of luck and reduces it quite a bit. But if I had to rank the games that I would like to play, it's basically straight pool, then 10-ball, then 9-ball, then 8-ball.
My only issue with 9 and 10 is whoever taps the last ball and gets a good position on it wins, and it's like, what about all those other balls don't matter? I almost wanted to make a shirt where, like, 9-ball lives matter only or something, because all the other balls don't matter. All other balls don't matter,
Love straight pool. I'll play, and 8-ball and 9-ball, they're for me about equal, but I think I'd rather have 10.
But you don't see a lot of 10-ball tournaments. You see, I'd say 80% or more of tournaments are all 9-ball around here.
That's the thing. I've been pondering,
it's
actually,
because of rules.
I've been pondering either doing, because Joe's got his tournament, the Bounty Hunter, and I was thinking about kind of making one my own. And I would like to do either a straight pool tournament or a straight pool league at some point. But I would love, if I was to organize a tournament, just a one-day tournament, yeah, I think I would go with 10-ball.
I would play a straight pool league all day. I think that would help my game a lot, especially with the breakouts. And I would probably add a lot of defense to it, even though it's not really meant to be always. But I would add, because defense can save your life in straight pool. You link them up on a ball, and then you get a nice run. Then you link them up, and you get a nice run. You could just do that all day, kind of like one pocket.
That's part of the game, man.
Oh, it is? Okay. I don't play it much.
That is absolutely part of the game. It's like if I don't have a good shot, I'm going to make sure you don't either.
Right.
Or even if you have, like, just one ball with, no way to get to another, you're like, okay, screw this one ball. I'm going to lock them up and try and get 5.
Yeah, you're better off sacrificing the run than giving up the rack.
Chris might have just missed that ball and ended his run.
I think this is it. Well, he's still on the winner side, so he's going to
No, I understand, but
the worst he can do is top 3.
Just don't scratch. You got to make this, and don't scratch on the side or down in the corner, up top in the corner. That's all.
You got to make this, is what you said. That was part of it.
That was part of it.
Yeah, got to make it, not scratch there.
But yeah, I mean, years ago, back when Yale Billiards was like 2 years old, I ran a straight pool league out of Yale, and people liked it. It was basically, I was able to give you a number. So let's say it was like, let's say I'm a 50 and Joe's a 62. You race to your handicap. You race to your handicap. And if Joe is a 62 beat me, my 50 might go down a little. His 62 might go up a little. It just sort of depended on how, it's like Fargo, how badly the beating was. If it was within 1 or 2 balls, then neither moved. But
John's got to put this down, man.
This is it. Yeah, right here. There you go. Well, Chris, I'm going to step out for a minute. I'll be back in a little bit.
Nice job, Chris.
Bobby Hilton style.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sign, Chris. Go grind it, man. Take your time on those final shots, brother. Nice win, John.
All right, let's see what tables we got active right now. Just table 4, it looks like.
Aquino and Dave Trutzen. This is what I've been wanting to watch this one anyways, because this is Dan's game, 8-ball. So they're both great shots, but Dan's got a little better strategy. I think Dave's got a little better shooting. This is gonna be a good one, man. And a race to 3 too. So and
Yeah,
there's what I'm talking about, Danny. I mean, the guy could get out. He hits that hard enough to come back up. He didn't even have to do much, but he didn't want to make it. He's playing safe right here. You know, Dan's a big safety player. And sometimes that'll bite you, you know.
Yep.
Like it could there, you know. Because Dave could get out here. He's a good enough shot there. He can get out. So all right, Danny, kind of get a little aggressive. You got that 6-ball doing natural defense for you. So like once again, I don't think he cared to make that ball because he knows that six is going to be a future problem. The more balls you have out there, the more opportunities you have to save. And so he's leaving them on the table instead of removing them, which was another smart strategy, I think, by Danny. He's a great strategic player.
Just that you got to wait until you have an out, or you can make an out. So these guys are just going to slap balls around until they figure out what to do with that 6-12 situation.
Oh, Danny for sure is. Danny for sure is. I know Dave's a little more aggressive, and he will go for a breakout, or he will go for a crazy bank shot or something to try and win the match. I think he's got a little more aggressiveness to his nature in pool. But a lot of the Spanish guys from Fairfield County, I mean, they live and die off of defense. And more often than not, they seem to thrive off it and do well. They win 60, 70% of their matches off strategy, you know. Danny plays for money, so he's used to being in pressure situations too. But he'll still play defense, you know. It's good to see a lot of my friends made it this far, you know. That's 4 defensive shots in a row with just 3 balls on the table. So
just say you got that 6-14 situation until you figure out how to deal with it. There's no, as Bobby Hunt would say, there's no future.
No future. Oof. I mean, I don't even know what to do if I were either one of these guys. You know, it's just tough. This is a tough situation. You don't want to leave that. You don't want to leave the cue behind that 6 so you can make it. You know, which is kind of what he did there.
Oh, what you're gonna? Yeah, the whole plan here, right? Well, now he's got a golden opportunity. He can take the 6 out.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go for it.
Yeah, this is the out.
This is where the defense could hurt him though, because you play 4 or 5 defensive shots, you got no rhythm, you got no, you know, you got no stroke.
That was the out because now he take the 6 out clean. He can get around for the 3 if he needs to. This should be an out shot.
Roll it forward. Yep. Roll this purple ball on the side and just kind of leave the cue like a yep. I mean, even if you just roll it forward, you know, like you said, less risk. You just roll this forward, which he went your way.
That was not my way.
A real big stroke.
He had to come huge there. I thought he was going to go forward.
Yeah, I thought you just tap it in and kind of take what the table gives you. Just go back and forth.
Yeah,
maybe
I mean, even if he left it here, he would have had a shot.
Nice shot, Danny.
Look at this.
Can you get a replay?
And he's gonna hit the position perfect too. Watch it. I 2 rails cut shot. I mean,
I'm digging his hair.
How else do you play this shot? How else do you play that shot? And of course, he made the 8-ball.
Nice shot. Danny's on the hill.
Yeah, it looks that way.
All that defense got Dave out of
2 rail cut in the corner. That's simple.
That was a good shot. I mean, that was a great shot. Even if it was fortunate to get the 2nd rail or not, I mean, he aimed it good. He had no room too. To get by those balls. I mean, he just hit it perfect. So you said there's what, about 5 guys left, you think, Brian? 6 people?
Let me go back to the bracket. All right, so there's
any girls left in this one? Are there any girls?
Oh, there were.
None left though?
Right now, The remaining players are Dave Trudson, Daniel Aquino. The winner of this will go on to play Sean Harlow. The winner of that will go on to play Chris Whitaker, and the winner of that will go back to, say, John in the final.
So maybe 6, I think. Is that about 6?
1, 2,
Players?
3, 4, 5 players left.
5 players. Wow. And what do we got? There's payouts, right? There's some money involved in this, and I know they always had a great, beautiful trophy. I don't know if they got one of those this year.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a trophy out there, but yeah, Dennis went out 5th, 6th. The loser of this will go out 5th, 6th, and then we're down to our top 4.
And what was entry? Like $50, you think? Something like that?
I honestly have no idea. Let me see if it's in the tournament overview.
Man, some of these 5 ranks shoot pretty good. I don't know if I could even compete with some of these guys.
Sixth is $50. $50 entry. So 5th, 6th gets their money back. 4th gets 80. 3rd gets 110. 2nd 210, and 1st 340. So the worst John can do today is 210.
Yeah, John's doing great, man. I'm really happy for him, man. He needs this win. He needed this win today. I mean, there's so many tournaments I see him in, and it's like he gets right down to the wire. He even made a beautiful shot to win the game and scratch on it with Pat Gaudio, and he said, "Don't even shoot the 9," because he scratched on it. You know, and that I know that hurt him a lot. So it's good to see him win, man. You know, everybody deserves a win that works that hard. He works hard, so. I've won off luck. I've won a whole tournament off luck, or tournaments off luck before, and it's just a matter of time. You know, you enter so many, you're bound to get a couple rolls.
Sometimes you get the rolls, man. It's the way it goes.
He seemed to got the rolls in that game because it could have went either way with Chris Whitaker. I mean, they were both shooting well. They both were kind of bottling the last shot and getting weird on the last 9, and they just.
Oh yeah, the 9s were getting the best of them.
And sometimes it was the easy 9s that were getting missed, which was kind of rough for Chris. I know. He missed 3, I think, maybe. But that's something to work on. You know what? I've always had a problem making that last ball, especially in the beginning of starting with 9 ball. Never been my thing. Don't have much practice. I'd love to throw 59 balls on a table and just shoot the 9 balls only to get comfortable with that ball. You know, those colors and that stripe. Maybe me and Chris should go rent a bunch of a bunch of 9 balls and just throw them on a table and play together sometime. You know.
Seen a variation of 8 ball. I don't know what they call it. It's not hay ball, but it's only red and yellow balls and black ball. I think it's called black ball actually, but it's essentially a simplification of 8 ball with stripes and solids. It's just okay. Yeah, you get reds, I get yellows, and then we finish on the black ball.
The fortunate thing for Dave here is there's not a lot of tie-ups, so it's going to be tough for Danny to play defense, which is literally his full game is like 75% defense. So this rack, besides that pink, that pink 4 ball, I guess.
Pink 4 balls. I think that goes.
As long as he can get to that pink 4 at some point and get it out of that mess, he's gonna have a big favorite to win this rack against Danny, who's a real good defensive player.
My fear is that he's going to get the 2 and the 7 down, and he's not going to have a home for the 4 ball, and then he's going to leave basically a wide open table. That's why I actually kind of tend to want to miss right there, like he just did.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'd rather make my opponent try to clear with my balls in the way than try to empty the table and leave him just basically no obstructions.
I always agree. I would always agree to that. But the only thing is Danny Aquino is such a defensive player. I don't know if he's used to running 8 balls in a row. You know, it's he's a momentum player, but he's way more defensive. So it's like, I don't mind running all my balls, you know, but then it leaves him all these balls to play defense with too. So that'll bite you. I mean, it's hard to play a guy that plays defensive like that. It's just it's a mental killer.
Trust me, I play Jackie all the time, and she's basically known for being defensive.
Oh, she does. She's naturally defensive. She'll shoot at a ball and purposely playing defense and not even like know it. She's so defensive. It's just built into her game.
Oh, it's in her DNA.
Yeah, it is. It's just built into her. What's he got here? He's shooting at the 2. He's just trying to hit it, I guess. Is he coming behind the set? Oh, okay. Guess he thought he had a hole there. Maybe he's giving Danny a taste of his own medicine. Oh no, because Danny stripes. That's right. I thought he was saving him. And he shoots quick. He doesn't take it. He doesn't take a lot of time. He knows what he wants. He's pretty aggressive. He shoots well.
My style too. I mean, I'll walk up to the table and I'll look at it for a good solid 20 seconds. But then after that 20 seconds, I basically have a plan. And
then you don't look anymore.
If I execute, it's literally tap, 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 tap. If I mess something up, then I'll go back to that 20-second evaluation period and then come up with a new plan and execute. But it's funny because I've been told simultaneously that I'm a little bit too deliberate, which is a euphemism in the booth for slow. And sometimes I literally run 7 balls in a row in about 30 seconds, just because it happens to be the plan.
I agree.
If everything goes to plan, then you can just wail away. You don't have to think. You just execute. But if it doesn't go to the plan, then you got to start over.
When you look at Lucas, specifically Lucas, not all pros, but typically, especially Lucas for me, when I see him moving quick, man, he's not. You can't beat him. When he's moving around that table, you can't beat him. The second he starts to slow down, it seems like he seems to make mistakes, honestly. So sometimes it's just that's the type of player you are, you know. He's just one of those rhythm players, and I think you are too.
Definitely a rhythm player, and he does, I think. Oh wow, he shot the hell out of that ball. I don't know why
he wanted to drag it into the 2-ball and hit it.
He wanted to actually hit it. Maybe.
Yeah, he wanted to
See,
bump
I think
that.
the 2 goes by. Even though these are tight pockets, I think you can use the 14 to put it in the pocket.
Yeah, if you were able to hit this 2 direct.
Well, right here, this is if he can actually make it into the rail first, it's going to bounce off the 14 and go straight in.
Yeah, he's got no way of even hitting
So
the ball.
I mean, he could have left the position there.
That was a good kick. These guys kick really good, man. John Bueller and Chris Whitaker were kicking like mules, man. Like Filipino mules. These guys too. Look at Danny and Dave. I mean, bunch of 5 rings out there. They kick like 7s. And Danny's only a 4 rank to make that 2-rail kick shot. That was disgusting.
Sometimes even a blind squirrel finds a nut, they say.
Yeah, they say. Danny's got to come with a combo here and hope to not sell out. This is a risky shot because you do sell out the 2 here. I thought he would even play the brown 15 and just kind of leave him down, you know, somewhere on that foot rail, you know, closer to where the 8-ball is. So looking at like banking it or really extreme thin cutting it.
Let's
so
say you go rail first on this, or you hit it right into the rail. Oh, he just tapped it in.
Just hit it directly in.
And he's gonna get great. He's not great, but not bad.
As long as he's got a stretch, that's the only problem with this. I think he's a righty, no? Or is he lefty? He's a righty. This is
got the cue in his left hand.
Everything's backwards with the camera angle. So is he left-handed or right? I can't tell.
He's got the cue in his left hand right now.
Are you sure? Because I know the camera angle always does that reverse angle.
It's not reverse. He's a lefty.
Good shot.
He just dropped it. Yep, just dropped it.
Good shot. He needed that. They needed that rack big. Danny on the hill, so. I think Danny should have stuck the defense there. He's been using it all game. It's been working. It's keeping Dave at bay. It's keeping him out of stroke. Dave is a really big momentum player. He's got a good stroke. He's got good potting ability. So just keep playing defense. Keep playing smart, you know, when you're up 2-0. And if it's working, keep using it, you know. I think he went for the wrong shot there. He should have just probably played a safe or a different ball that led to a safe, like a 2-way, you know. Just stay focused, Danny, and keep playing those 2-way shots, defense. You know, you got a good edge. You don't want Dave to start shooting, you know. You know, Brian Brennan, you always seem to notice people's shoes. Look at Danny's shoes. Those are kind of cool, huh?
Not
They're like
noticed yet.
they're like moon boot Uggs. They look comfortable.
All right, Nature's calling. I'll be right back. You're on your own for a few minutes.
Sir, yes, sir. Alex Martinez, what's up, brother? I see you in the chat. Said the commentators are surprised you didn't play defense. And yeah, man, I really was, brother. Been a while, haven't seen you all. Congratulations. I think you won some stuff in Fairfield County for Vegas, I think, for 8-ball or something. I think I got to watch your match at Stratford Social Club. So congratulations, dude. I know you shoot well. And I know Danny's a good friend of yours and mine too. So I know you're pulling for him. Because I'm definitely not biased in this match. Two great people, two good friends, and two good players that play two completely different styles. So definitely a good match to commentate on and be a part of. I'm happy to be here, man. Nice shot to contain for the bunch of options here. He's got a lot of balls to shoot at. Probably the 9-ball looks the easiest, or the one on the side, maybe. If you go for the 9, you kind of want to bring the cue back to where it is. So you got that next one. So just a little bit of bottom, a little bit of stun, maybe, or just a little bit of top right. Just get it back over to where you were. Perfect. If you roll this one in, take the green all the way down. Oh, doubles 8-ball. Nice job, Martinez. Who was your teammate? Who's your teammate for that when you won recently? I know it was just like a week ago or so. I think I saw on Facebook. I don't know. Who you going with to Vegas for 8-ball doubles? And are you still a 6 rank, or are you a 7, or was your partner a 4 or something? Dave's really taking his time here, reading the table out, trying to get a perfect position. He knows if he misses, it's going to be probably a defensive battle or maybe a run out by Danny. So really playing smart, taking his time. Overcut that just a little bit, but he stole the pocket, so not a bad shot. He got perfect on the 15 to get out, so definitely the right shot. Just missed it by just a little bit. So. 6-4, nice Martinez, man, nice. And who was your partner, Alex? I know it's off topic, but kind of a big deal to go to Vegas for Scotch doubles 8-ball. So hopefully another friend from Fairfield County that I know. Not a new player, but an existing player from the past when I played. Hopefully, good friend of mine. I'm hoping it's going with you. And I know you guys will do well because Alex, you're one hell of a shot, especially for your rank. So I know you guys will do great out there, man. And I'm supporting you guys all the way, man. Nice shot, Danny. He's got good on this one. If it's got a hole, if it could squeeze by, which it might, it's a little tight. So tight pocket. Oh, Darwin, nice. Yeah, that kid's good. He's a good player. I believe he got ranked up from a 3 to a 4 kind of recently too. So that's a good feat for Darwin. Way to prove himself out there, man. I know you've been out in those situations many times, but this is a newer opportunity for Darwin. I know he's probably excited. I know you are too, man. So kick butt out there, brother. Represent us well. Great defense by Danny. He didn't have a way to get to the 7-ball. So he just laid it up and left Dave a bank or a long shot with some angles. So it's tough. Danny's going back to his strategy, which is what you want to see him play for him to have an advantage here. Dave's going to take his time. He's a very patient player. He might be going for the side pocket. Now he's looking at cutting this in or banking this. I'll be banking it. What a great shot. Balls. You got to take the pink in the corner with a slight stop. And then roll up this 15 and take the 8 by the 6 ball, and you're out, Dave, and it'll be hill. Take your time. Great shot. Great leave. Great position. Pretty much just roll this up. Nice and easy. Nothing crazy, not too hard, nice and easy. Don't let those nerves get to you, big dog. Roll it in. Roll it in. Pocket speed. A little bit of follow. Just a little bit. Overcook it. A little bit hard. No, he's good. Got a slight angle. That's fine. Probably 99% to make this, so hill, bro. We got ourselves a game. Back to having a good game here. Oh, no, Dave. Oh, Dave, man, that was it. Danny's just got to roll these in, and he's moving on. Nice and easy, Danny. Okay, back and forth. There you go. Let the stroke out, big dog. Let it out. Just roll this one in, Dan. No back and forth here. You're perfect on it. Just nice and easy. Stop shot or roll it in, whatever. Perfect. He's 100% to make this. He's not going to miss this one. So Danny's moving on, and I guess Dave's out for 5th, 6th. Nice shot, Danny.
Takes it down. That was a big miss from Dave.
Yeah, man. I can't believe he missed that. He's not the guy to miss that.
All right, guys, I'm going to start the stream over again so we can do the top 4. And we'll be right back on the air. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back in about 4 minutes.
Is that going to bump me, Brian?
Nope.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget, folks,